All right, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to Only the Best out here in beautiful Naples, Italy. This is the 4th edition of the Italian Major Tournament. My name is Anakin. I'm here with my boy Spag, coming all the way from the UK. What's going on, man?
Man, I am excited. And Anakin, finally we did come offline together,
Exciting stuff, man.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? I feel like the last year plus change of commentating online with you guys every Wednesday on the ICFC, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here in this seat today doing it with the big leagues, with the big boys. I mean, I'm up here, but, you know, let's put all that aside and talk about this tournament here today. Like, we got over 200 players, some of the best in EU, with a couple of last-minute surprises, a couple non-EU players in the tournament here today.
No, there are a couple of last-minute surprises, absolutely. But you know, just like you said, you know, this is the big major tournament here, man. It's stacked. It's a Dojo Prime, you know, of the European region, which means that it is going to be that double elimination, you know, standard tournament. You know, in the past it hasn't been that way, but this is the first time we're having that, you know, normal Tekken World Tour format, which is really exciting in itself. And the other thing is this, right? We've been commentating the ICFCs for many weeks, over years now at this point, right? And so we're both familiar with a lot of the European names that play online. However, this tournament is going to be featuring a lot of the killers that have not been playing online, that keep it exclusively to offline, especially now we're in Italy, which used to be the strongest region in Europe by far. You know, it's fallen off a little bit compared to the other regions, but maybe, just maybe, we're going to be seeing some of these old school legends. I've already been seeing a few of them around the venue, and they'll make a statement here, Anakin. Yeah,
so if you guys hadn't heard what Spag was talking about, this tournament is part of the Tekken World Tour season, which, by the way, I feel like only has about a month's worth of open tournaments left. So the chances, opportunities to cash in on points, to get in those standings is rapidly, you know, closing. And this is a Dojo Prime event, meaning that outside of like the big Masters tournaments like Evo, Rev Major, CEO, this is the best opportunity for players in West Europe to earn some of these TWT points. So that's why all the best players are here today. That's why there's over 200 players. And this room right now, I'm looking around, it's filled with players. And you know, you can kind of feel the excitement in the air. This is really like the only the second open tournament since the pandemic in EU, I feel like, to kind of have these types of numbers. We had Versus Fighting a couple weeks ago. That was really exciting. Yeah. And now here, only the best is yeah, this is kind of the Dojo Prime, so
that's it.
Italy's all here.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, the name of the tournament is very fitting. Only the best, ladies and lads. We have only the best here at the moment, man, from all around Europe. And of course, you have yourself, we have Arslan as well. Arslan Ash, you know, that's the story, right? He won Versus Fighting. It wasn't easy for him. He was put into the loser side of that tournament by Joker, who also is here today, ladies and gentlemen. And talking to Arslan, he was saying, look, I'm scared, you know, I'm actually kind of scared here to play against European guys because they have peculiar play styles. They're very solid, they're very strong. And you know, I don't think it's a guarantee anymore that this person can win the tournament. You know, like there's so many guys here that could cause an upset.
Absolutely. This is, I mean, at Versus Fighting, it wasn't the first time that he had lost to a player from EU. He's definitely taken L's before, so you feel like you're very vulnerable when you're back and you're facing these players potentially again, like Joka, Kuiper, whoever. I've been waiting for my turn to get a shot at him, so it might be my day. Who knows? Yeah. Not to mention a lot of these other guys who have been studying Arslan Ash, studying competitive players for a long time, hoping to just have it all pay off eventually. And this is kind of like a big opportunity for a lot of players. Some of these guys have been competing for a long time in the ICFC, and this may be their first time traveling, competing at an offline major. So there are a lot of different storylines coming about, kind of that I'm interested in looking forward to. And not to mention, this is my first time commentating and competing in the tournament, and I'm wondering if it's gonna help, like, wake me up. You know what I mean? Like, get me in the mood. And when watching these games, you know how it is. Like, we watch it, we get really into it sometimes. It kind of like gets you in that Tekken mood. Sometimes we've jumped off commentary and wanted to jump online and play a couple sessions. But yeah, I'm excited to see how everything goes today. I mean, the last few days out here in Italy have been a blast. I know you kind of just got here.
I've been there before, bro.
It was pretty awesome. I mean, it was me, Tasty Steve, and Spooky's first time even being out here. So luckily, one of my good friends from back in the day, Tekken 5, my friend Calvin, he lives in Naples now through work, and so he was able to just like drive around, take us around. We're hanging out with his family a little bit, so we got to see a lot. Took even a little mini road trip yesterday to a coastal city, Amalfi. And I mean, if you want to talk about food, I guess it's no surprise that the food here is good. Like some of the best food I've ever had, but you know, it's hard to find bad food. Like if you went on a search, you went on a quest to find like the worst food in Italy, like I think you'd be disappointed because it's hard to just, even the Uber Eats stuff is good here. 3 a.m. you're just trying to deliver something, and that's the type of eater that I am. I'm a late night kind of guy. So even that stuff was good, right? So at this point, the bar is set pretty high. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm expecting just to be wowed through food every time I sit at the dinner table. It's been pizza, pasta, dessert. It's been seafood. It's been a little bit of everything out here these last few days.
Just enjoying the vibes, man. Enjoying the weather. It's sunny here in Naples as well, ladies and lads. But you're right, man. I literally just went and got food now, and I'm looking at them. I was like, what's close? It doesn't matter what it is. Wherever you go, it's gonna be good. Went to a place, got some pasta, very nice. But yeah, we're all fed. We're all ready now, ladies. That's for this tournament here. And you know what's crazy, Anakin? As I was walking around, and I'm seeing people. I didn't really have a deep look at the bracket. I didn't really see who was coming. I know there's a few guys from the UK coming here. You know, we've got Chicken Maru, K-Wis, the usual, right? These strong players. I saw Harry Potter, but I
heard he was coming because he hit me up on Instagram. He said, "I'll see you Friday."
Yeah.
And that's a guy I've missed for a while. We used to have our battles in Tag 2, but it seemed like we've been missing him all of Tekken 7. I guess a lot of, as you get older, you find less time for gaming. And that's the thing, you take advantage of these tournaments when they come to your home country. You better make it out there. And those are the guys that actually produce those big upsets. The guys that you didn't expect have been playing this whole time, but someone like Harry Potter who've been playing. Don't be surprised if he comes out and just ruins a couple brackets today.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at this, man. We're getting the first game coming up on screen. And of course, it's going to be Sefi Black from Germany. Top player action straight away. Of course, this man made a huge statement when he went to Common Breaker and got that really, really solid 4th place. Of course, we in Europe are always known this guy's been one of the strongest guys. And Anakin, we've been watching him. How many weeks has this guy made that top 4 at the ICFCs? I mean, he's Mr. Consistent here in Europe at the moment, man.
I think he definitely is up there as one of the best players in Europe. I mean, even somebody's good when even if they perform below their standards in tournaments, you still got everybody like on his side saying no, that's all great. He's still the best. He's still gonna do good.
Yeah.
And performances like the one he had at Combo Breaker just kind of reminds you what he's capable of every now and then. This is a guy who I feel like every player kind of fears when they go up against him in tournaments, just off of his kind of reputation alone. He plays also a character that you don't see too often in tournaments, Miguel.
Yeah.
It's really underused, and a lot of people would say that he's the best Miguel in the world, and that's kind of scary. Even if you're super comfortable against like that character or this type of play style, like you just don't know what he's gonna bring. Like he's known to be a very, very solid player as well, so you can't really try too many tricks on him, expect too many shenanigans to work on him, and
that's it.
Kind of you have to beat him straight up if you really want to take him out of the tournament.
Absolutely. I don't know what happened there right now. I think they were trying to do rock, paper, scissors, and they just gave up on that, man. So they're just going to go straight into the game.
It's funny because there was another guy that came up, and he was kind of like the representative of Svefi's opponent. He was trying to rock, paper, scissors. And I was trying to, it's a first for everything. I've seen a lot of things for the first time out here in Italy. So proxy, rock, paper, scissors is added to the list, man.
Proxy, rock, paper, scissors. But yeah, I mean, the other thing about Italy here, Anakin, is like, it's your first time here. These guys are fiery people, just in general. They're very fiery people, And I'm scared for Arslan, I'm going to be honest with you, because he started talking shit about their food, man, and I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good idea.
They're going to catch him outside, bro. I need to look after this guy, man. But fiery people in Tekken especially as well. The last time I was here, we had people jumping up on stage in the middle of a game, throwing up middle fingers, screaming, shouting. This is what it is in Italy, man, to get ready for that. Ladies and lads, our first game here, only the best. We've got Sefi Black up on the stage right now. Is there going to be an upset, Anakin? I think there might be some upsets throughout the day, man. These Italians, very, very strong guys, man.
Interesting thing about this major tournament is that unlike some of the other bigger majors that we've seen, this tournament's only got 4 pools. So kind of similar to the ICFC style where it's like you got all these killers in one pool and only a few can advance, only a few. So it's not like your average EVO tournament where you're going through pools real smooth and then you're in another pool and before you even play any competent players. Like my pool's got Ru Kang, Ayo Richie, oh man, Mitra Storm. It's got so many good players in it, right? But it is what it is. Like this is only the best, so like you can't go through this tournament without playing some of the top level players.
Exactly, man. We've got a Kunimitsu here to start off. Kuniphobia, I like it. An early block on that sweep and a combo from Sefi Black should take it to the wall.
To the wall. Also, another important thing is that we've recently had some updates to our game. It hasn't been that long since the new version, the new updates with the wall crush mechanic was released. Maybe about a month old now, right? So I would say a lot of players are still kind of getting into the groove of things as we get some hype from the Smash setup right here. You guys might catch some of that.
Them boys are loud, and I'm hoping
man, they started early today, so they were the first ones in the building. They've been playing for a while, and this might be like end of the tournament here, but that's cool. Yeah,
it's okay. They're quite far in the corner of the venue as well, which is good, But let's go on my first round of Sefi Black. Kunimitsu, as you mentioned, there have been changes, and Kuni actually got quite a few, man. Like, she got quite a few nerfs to her, damage nerfs, frame nerfs as well. She's still good. I mean, I assume that She hasn't changed too much. That 2-2
Yeah.
string we're seeing a lot, you know, unchanged. But yeah, definitely some nerfs there from Kunimitsu.
At the end of the day, you know, the goal is to make every character good, to make you feel like you can win no matter who you're using. And I guess with Kunimitsu, there are a lot of things that you could take advantage of if your opponent wasn't wise to some of the techniques. And with Kuni being a newer character, that usually was the case. So, ooh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, this absolutely has not been free for Sephi. He's actually feeling the heat early on in this set, the very first round of the tournament, and he's losing currently. You know what I mean? Tied 1-1 in this round. Kuniphobia has a slight life lead, but Sephi, you know, when that happens, he kind of starts to turn his pressure up himself.
That's it, man. Like we've seen so many times. Oh, hang on, no wall splat.
Wow. Any hit now for Kuni can do it, but Sephi's got the wall. He could also steal the round that way.
Yeah, uh-oh, it's desperation time now. Both guys in rage. Oh, my word. Okay, interrupt.
That was so tense, and another key charge.
Yeah.
He's trying to get into Sephi's head for sure. Like, you can tell that this guy knows that he's up against the odds and trying to do anything he can to get his opponent to feel a little bit of discomfort.
Yeah, and he's using a lot of those full crouch mix-ups at the moment. Here's Sephi Black. He needs to try and keep him out. Here we go.
Yeah.
Some pressure building up.
The lockdown, the Sephi frame traps that he's known for. He'll never take a risk unless he has to.
Yeah. A lot of down forward one pressure. This is good. Nice break on the throw. Look at this.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all we've seen this round. Just the combination between standing and savage stance.
Yep.
Mids, low, small moves. Didn't really even get a combo, but here we go. Final round of the first game. This is a huge, because this, I feel like Kuniphobia's chance right here. If Kuniphobia could take this round right here, there's going to be a lot of pressure on Sephi.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if the full crouch missile will work again. Okay.
Caught a break there, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
Could have been bad if Sephi blocked that.
Slide-oo.
It's pretty even right now, and Sephi's getting pushed to the wall.
That's good. Pressure.
Okay.
2-2.
2-2 is putting in so much work, man. Anything could happen here.
Oh!
Is it death?
Whoa! Okay, Sephi
Wow.
Black goes down. That's another key. Just 4 key charges there, bro.
Was it 4?
That was 4.
How did he get 4? And he only won 3 rounds.
He means business here. Kuniphobia. We've got Italians waking up in the crowd.
Locked in. Okay, you don't want to turn around too much, though. I feel like once you turn around, you start looking at the crowd. Other things start seeping into your mind. Like, you're supposed to be focused on the match now. As you can see, Sephi's currently envisioning what he could do to kind of switch things up. What was working for his opponent and what was working for him, he's going to try to do more of what was working for him and try to eliminate what was working from Kuni. And I would say the frame traps, everything like that was working, but I would say he has to be even cleaner because there were moments where he got caught going for jumping moves, getting caught out the air.
Yeah.
Kuni's 2-2 was putting in a lot of work as well. So if he just holds back just a little bit more and plays some defense, get some blocked attacks in, see how things go from there.
I saw a lot of full clutch mix-ups here from Kuni. Let's see if Sephi can shut that down like he did near the end. And there's another one right at the start of the round as well. We're going to start to see some more down forward ones. He do, but the back two, that's a change.
Yeah, no more knockdown on that. But will produce a new wall crush mechanic if done near the wall.
Ah, okay. Have we figured out what we're going to call that yet, Anakin?
I thought from the patch notes it said wall crush. I know guys were trolling calling it tactics because that's what it said in the trailer. Like new tactics. I personally enjoy tactics. You know what I mean? Because it makes it sound more smart. Like, what kind of tactics are you going to use? Like wall crush makes it sound like noobs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's all about perspective.
Bring out the tactics.
Yeah, man. Team fight tactics.
Oh, okay, yeah, going for the stances now.
I felt like in that first round, Kuniphobia was definitely just throwing a lot of different attacks, getting more aggressive because of the lead, thanks to the lead, you know what I mean? Like I said, that lead is helping him so much. That one game cushion is allowing him to throw the kitchen sink at Sephi. And Sephi, on the other hand, look at him, he's holding back a little bit more. And when he's starting, he's going. But other than that, he wants to be clean and not get caught with stray moves.
Yeah, that 2-2 is so good because there's 12 frames, there's a weapon, you can't parry it, it has great tracking to both sides. And he stopped using it, and Sephi Black now 2 rounds up. Kuniphobia, don't change a winning team, man. Keep doing what's been working.
Dude, I thought these guys were the players. These guys are the commentators. These guys were jumping up and down out their seats. I was like, damn, this game is hype. These guys are just commentators, yo.
We're going to be seeing that for Tekken as well, Anakin.
We got a jumper.
Wait, you know,
we got a jumper here.
People are going to jump in, man. Start jumping.
We got a seat jumper in our midst.
Absolutely.
Nice. He's going to get a second wall here, Sephi. Autopilot second game. It seems like those adjustments were the right ones, and Kuni's going to have to focus back into the match. Like, of course, you won that first game, but that's only half the battle.
You said it yourself, man. Yeah, you can't be looking back and getting your mind out of the game, man, because Sephi was in it the whole time. He was starting to get more comfortable at the end of the first match.
Now. You see it right now. He ain't looking around, looking back, trying to see who saw that. Like,
You looking down, bro.
Yeah, he's looking down. You can body language. You can take advantage of these moments, and if you kind of get to understand how your opponent feels.
Yeah.
And that'll help you decide. Maybe I can try these mix-ups. Maybe I can try to. Oh, when I did this full crouch move, he shook his head. That means that he got annoyed, and I'm gonna keep trying to do it. Or maybe that's something that's on his mind because he shook his head towards it. Little tells like that. If you feel like you're bored at the tournaments and you're looking around, turning around, looking at your friends and stuff, then definitely there's a lot more that you could be thinking about to try to help you win that set.
Is that something you do? You notice your opponent's behavior?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Been doing it for years.
Offline versus online, huh? Can't do that online.
No, you can't.
But
I wish you could though. Wish I had him on webcam, get him on Skype so I can read his body language. Here we go. This is the game that matters. 1-1. And Seffi kind of picking up where he left off. Big damage coming in on Soup.
That's
40% right there, man.
He wants to keep the walls in play. Try to whiff punish that first hit. And look at that timing as well. Seffi Black 4 rounds up in a row. Can Cuneiphobia break the momentum? Let's see. More set stance pressure. Nice break on the throw.
Not so much 2-2, though. I wonder what happened in the match that kind of triggered Cooney to just not really do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's been working. We haven't seen Seffi actually deal with it. But he just stopped doing it. This is something. He's not focused at the moment.
Not doing it, and there really wasn't a reason. Like it wasn't like he lost too many rounds from doing it. I think the pressure that Seffi's bringing right now between just these small mids and lows just got him to forget about it. But this round is still within reach. Oh, nice defense.
Now he's tried it. Yeah, try the little cancel setup again. It worked in the first match, but Seffi not falling for it again. That's 5 rounds straight now. Set point for Seffi Black.
Yep, 3 chances now to win 1 round for the player who's favored. This is going to take a lot for Cuneiphobia to do it.
Yep.
But, maybe we can start with a couple of key charges. Seeing a lot of grabs now.
Good duck. Oh, boy.
That one's punishable.
Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go now. Pressure from Savage stance. Interrupt. 2-2. There we go.
Uh-oh. Not dead yet. Last hit, but Seffi might be. Yeah, he's going for it. There's no reason to not go for it right there when your opponent's getting up and you got a chance to win the set. That's one thing I see people doing all the time when they've got like positioning and they can actually create big moments for themselves. They end up just like backdashing. You ever see that where somebody's like, you expect them to just like start mixing and then they start backing. They're like, no, man, that's how you play Tekken.
Absolutely, man. But Seffi Black, no upset here to start off today. Only the best, ladies and lads. Napoli, Italy here, man. My name is Spag, joined by the legend Anakin. We're doing the thing right now here in Europe. I see the crowds building up. I see people playing high-level games. Man, there's some crazy round 1 matches as well. I've been seeing in the bracket as well. We've got Ayo Richie going up against, I believe, it might be Sly, who is the top, the top law player from
He's
Sweden.
in my path, actually.
He's in your path.
I'm gonna have to face if Seffi beats Devil Kazuya and other opponents, and I beat Mitra Storm with whoever else I'm playing against.
Yeah.
We'll meet up before to get into the top 16.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, all I know is that, as you mentioned at the start, no matter what happens, you have to come across some really, really solid players, man. And it's going to be tough. You've got to be on your A game because these guys are here, man. Only the best. I mean, it's always been one of those tournaments where, the top guys come. Bode being the organizer, this guy's a legend, not only in the European scene, but just the global Tekken scene, right? Everyone wants to support him. He's always been very supportive of everyone else's tournaments. Even winning tournaments now, and this guy's, into his 40s and stuff. He's doing great, man. So everyone's here supporting. There's people that I haven't seen for a very long time who just decided last minute to turn up. People like Zaza and, some of the French guys, these guys just turning up, man. So I can't wait to see these guys play. We got another one. One of your.
Oh, I haven't seen him all week.
Yeah. All right. You want to let the guys know who's coming up right now?
Yeah, here we go, guys. Up next, we've got the 2019 Evo Japan, 2019 Evo Unified Champion. All these, he's won just about every tournament at this point. Versus fighting all these champion CEO, combo breaker. He's the man right now. Arsene Ash, I mean, I would still say that he's the best player in the world. What did you say?
Yeah. I would say he's the best. Yeah. Some people get a little bit annoyed when you bring up this topic, but I think that
right.
Just based on results,
just based on just results and kind of like we've seen these matchups happen and kind of like but it's not like by far or anything like that, like, and it's not without argument. You could easily say that it's Nia, you could easily say that it's someone else or whatever, but we just want to see these matchups happen. But I think as far as like the activity that we've seen, it's not like he did bad at Evo. He did bad for him, but he still got third. You know what I mean? In an attempt to defend his Evo championship. which by the way was like the most stacked, the biggest Tekken tournament of all time.
And there's a difference, you know, when you're defending your championship compared to when you're trying to get it. Because you know, talking to him at Evo, he said, "Oh man, I'm really nervous because
you just feel like you're gonna lose. You just feel like everybody's out to get you, and you just feel like, you know, like how are you gonna overcome all these odds? Like that's kind of the feeling that I feel like everybody gets at Evo because." You know, we talk about here. You can't go past the tournament, deep in the tournament without facing good players. You can't get to the middle of the tournament at Evo without facing killers. Like if you ever see the top 48, literally every station is just grand finals of major tournaments happening all over the place. So yeah, those guys that make it into the top 8 year after year are some of the most ridiculously consistent guys out there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, he's been very, very consistent. You know, if your minimum, if your worst placement is a top 3 at Evo, I mean, you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? So he is the man to beat right now, man. Arslan Ash, you know, the man of the hour, and he's here in Italy. You know, he said he wanted to travel a lot, but there is pressure. You know, like he's shown the Americans, the Europeans, they have been getting sets on him. You know, it hasn't been easy for him to compete recently in these places. He's had to work for his wins, but it looks like we're getting a Zafina here to start off.
Interesting. Don't know much about his opponent, but I heard that the guys in the green jerseys are local.
Yes, I've seen that jersey before for sure. I need to see the name because maybe I will know based on the name. There's a lot of names that I recognize. I'm like, I've seen that guy. I might have played you online, but you know, so many of these guys, Anakin, I haven't seen them for such a long time. The last tournament that actually took place before the pandemic was actually only the best 2020.
Yeah.
And in that one, we had the grand finals. Anakin, it was Super Kuma versus Daniel Mardo, who both those guys are here. You know, Super Kuma defending his title.
Yeah, it's cool, man. This tournament has definitely grown a lot since the pandemic. I mean, I think it's just that FOMO that kicks in when you're like, man, hasn't been a tournament in a long time, and you said a lot of people last minute decided to come in. I think when they saw Arslan was going to be here and all these cool things were going to happen at this tournament. I heard there was like an exhibition happening after the tournament tomorrow. That's pretty cool. EU
really?
versus Italy. There's going to be an IESF qualifier at some point today for the Italian representative, and yeah, there's little cool things. You know, this hotel is perfect. I think all the players are staying here, so it's going on one of those things where you walk around, you just see players everywhere throughout the weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome. I had actually no idea. But here we go. Fratelli Tekken, yes, I do recognize this name. Try the sidewalk, doesn't work. The low does track. But yeah, Arslan, it's the Zafina mirror. He's played it before in tournament. We've seen him play. It's going to be difficult. You know, Arslan knows this matchup really well. I feel like Zafina does really well versus Zafina. It's weird to say, but she can backdash out of her own pressure. Only Zafina and Elisa can do that. You know, you get hit by 1-3, one backdash makes everything whiff. So it's one where you have to be very careful.
All right, pay attention, guys. Fratelli's in the red, Arsen's in the purple. Signature outfit.
Okay, here we go. Not going for the guaranteed damage. What's going on here? We've got some Mantis pressure. Big whiff punish. You can't get away with that, man. Hey. Bam, bam. One more hit's going to do it here, Arslan. Oh. Backing off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's going to be round win if he can do the right combo.
That's not the right combo.
He used his tail spin.
No! No!
I'm sorry I jinxed it, man. Yeah, he told me to be quiet. I shouldn't have said anything.
I had a feeling he was going to drop that combo there. Oh, my
That wall being there. We were looking at that wall like, dude, he had like all the time in the world thanks to the race drive. It was like, what do you do there? Like, as a Zafina player, she's got so many moves, so you just have to choose the right one.
Yeah, I think a forward 3 instant tailspin would have been the perfect thing there. And then carry to
I'm thinking do the 3-hit string to break the wall, then tailspin.
Down forward 1-2. Yeah, maybe. There were so many things you could have done. I think Fratelli could have won these first 2 rounds, actually, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, nice movement there from Arslan.
Another raise drive here would be nice.
Yeah, okay.
Some pressure, last chance pressure. Arslan defense really good, though. You're going to have to do something he's never seen to crack the code.
Yeah. That was, some unfortunate drop there from Fratelli, but Arslan staying solid and getting the first match. Are we going to go to a stage like this? We are. Good stuff.
I keep looking over your screen, like, you know how like we used to only have one screen back in the day. Now I keep forgetting I could just look straight.
I mix it up sometimes. I'm looking at yours.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That's so funny.
I like these little screens, man. It's nice. Arslan though, looking nice here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to 10-0 Media, the boys. I'm part of the team now, you know. So
yeah,
we only the best.
Let's
only
go,
the
man.
Best.
10-0. Let's go 10-0.
All the production, all the Spooky's out here making sure things are right. You know when Spooky's running the ship. Like,
he has that presence,
nobody's making mistakes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to Duomo di Sirio. We're going to Duomo di Sirio. We're going to the Italian stage. Now, bellissimo. Let's go.
Okay.
Fratelli didn't look bad in that first match, man. He just dropped a lot, man.
He really should have been 1-1. And things go differently when the round counts are a certain way. Instead of being 2-0, Arslan Nash just fully comfortable in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
If it's 1-1, he's kind of feeling a little something in his tummy right there, you know.
That's it. And that's going to be a wall break. We've got the tailspin still available. FF2, back one into a full combo. That's a huge chunk of damage. Huge chunk of damage. And now he's going to try and make the comeback down 3. Gets blocked
Blocking
again.
it on reaction. What a beast.
Yeah. So now just backing off. Oh, hang on. Rage drive! Rage drive! Big
He
whiff.
surely can't miss this one. He's trying to, though.
I was scared.
He tried.
He doesn't want to win. All right, first round on the board here, Fratelli. That's a huge whiff from Arslan. Really didn't have to do anything. You know, just panicked a little bit. And now we're seeing, just like you said, like he's blocking those down 3s.
Yeah. 3 times now in the last. Okay, right back at you, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, but Arslan blocking that 3 times in what, like the last 30 seconds? You know, I'd look for some mid game.
Okay. Just throws it out. Oh, come on. He dropped it FF3+4. He's dropping a lot, Anakin. He's choking. Oh, my God.
He's dropping a lot, but I hope he's not thinking about that. I hope he's rather thinking, I'm dropping a lot, but I'm still in position to win. Another raise drive here, I could do it. So I just got to play better, right? That's what I'd be thinking.
That was the raise drive.
Yeah, look at Arslan. He's backing up now because he knows that the round is in danger, and he's been in danger of losing so many rounds now.
The backdash. Oh, my God.
Nice. Good on Arslan, though. Like, one backdash wasn't enough. He did another backdash in between the first and the second hits.
Yeah.
So good stuff from him. A lot of players would just backdash once and start to hold him back, get caught with the second one. But he took advantage of the mobility from Zafina.
Yep. With Fratelli, you know, even in that last round, he dropped the rage drive input and got forward 2 instead, and the forward 2 hit. So you would have thought that that rage drive actually would have hit Arslan backdashing. So, you know, again, more misinputs causing him to lose those rounds. And look at this. Mantis pressure. No! Misinput on the while standing 4. Okay, let's go. Arslan on set point.
Arslan made like a little small mistake, didn't punish a whiff there, but Fratelli was caught off guard so much, didn't expect Arslan to make a mistake, right? You can't give your opponents that much credit. You gotta be ready for anything. You gotta just tell yourself they suck.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough now here for Fratelli. He needs to get something big, a counter hit or something. Here we go. Working on the comeback.
He's working on it.
Good punish.
Looks like he starts to get in there once the rage happens, though. Yeah, there we go. One rage drive.
Yeah,
Good. Bring it down quite a bit.
Now you gotta be careful here. Arslan, there we go. It's been spent now.
At least it landed, so he's gonna get some frame advantage. That's already gone. Plenty of time left to make a comeback. I like it. There's the low coming. No.
Oh!
Bro.
Oh, man, he's dropping way too much to backdash. Like I said, Zafina and Elisa, the only 2 characters that can backdash after 1-3 and make pretty much everything with. Arslan knows that. Keeps it simple. Nice punish and gets the set.
That was a great showing. I mean, it's tough to beat somebody while using their main character. It's probably one of their best matchups, you know.
Honestly, though, I feel like, man, Fratelli could have done it, Anakin, though. I feel like, no, I'm not saying he would have won the match, but he could have got a game. Rounds, yeah.
Could have got a game. Both games could have, you know, if it was a little cleaner, but, you know, that's a lot to ask when you're going against a world champion, a former world champion.
And that's what it is with tournament, innit, Anakin? That's what it is, man. Like, you know, it's only the best. You're playing against literally the best, right? Like, you know, and it can be a lot of pressure for you guys. And we can see that they come, you know, this team that Fratelli was playing with, you got a bunch of people. You know, that's the thing with Italian Tekken. Since, you know, 2017, 18, 19, when the Tekken World Tour was happening, this country was churning out a lot of sponsors, you know, like local sponsors that were, you know, sending people out to different tournaments. You know, we'd always see Mitra Storm Sambo, Daniel Mardo, and a bunch of these guys, you know, top Italian players traveling because they had so many sponsors, you know. So it was awesome, and we're seeing those. I'm getting flashbacks to being here again. Like, oh yes, I remember. There's always been these Italian teams which support their local talent, and you know, these guys are very strong. But here we go. We got another big.
He's back.
It's going to be Sefi Black going up against the Sky Tour Rush from Norway. Yes.
I know that name. I never know the face. We see that guy on ICMC plenty of times. You know? It's like
that's the cool thing about it.
It's super cool.
Now you've been commentating for like years on European Tekken. You get to put a face to it.
I get to experience it not only for America but like Europe as well, right?
Yeah.
It's the people are like when I go to tournament, like, why are you commentating EU? I want to, man, because it's fun, bro. It's my Wednesday thing I like to do.
Let the man enjoy his Wednesday, man.
Dude.
Watching some EU Tekken, bro.
You know, of course, there are days where you're like, man, I don't want to go to work today, or I had something I wanted to do. But, like, for the most part, Wednesdays is like, get that routine going. You show up, you talk to Rich and Mark a little bit. You know, hey, what's up? And then you guys show up.
Yeah,
some days you don't know who's going to show up to work. It's like a real job. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, Rukan called in sick. Sick. You know what I mean? Yeah, that dude's sick. Yeah.
Oh, man, it's good vibes, man, good vibes. But this is going to be a nice match. You know, SkyTour Rush, if you guys are not familiar, he is a player and organizer from Norway. Plays Kunimitsu right now. I think that's the main character that he's been running with, but also does so much work for the offline community, man. So a huge shout out to him. He supports a lot of content creators and players and organizers in the European scene. So much love to SkyTour Rush, man. I appreciate what he does for our community so much. And he's, of course, going up against Sephi Black. It's not going to be easy, but Sephi Black, he's running the Kunimitsu gauntlet, it feels like.
Yep. You better believe SkyTour was watching that first match on stream. Even if he was playing his pools, he was probably back there watching the projector. Knowing that your opponent is fighting against your main character on the side, like, that's valuable time to sit there and scout information. That match that Sephi had just now against Kuniphobia, it was not the cleanest on his part. He lost the first game, and there are definitely some openings. There are definitely some things that could be exploited if you were watching, if you were SkyTour.
Would it be dickhead vibes if I just went up to SkyTour and said 2-2, just spam 2-2?
Well, I think we'll know right away. Like, that should be one of the first things he tries out. You know what I mean? Seeing how effective it was in the first matchup. You run it. You run your own. You probably play a little differently. Like the SkyTour's 2-2 game and Kuniphobia's 2-2 game is probably way different. Maybe SkyTour is like, yo, if he could do that, I'm way better with 2-2 and stuff like that. We saw Sephi having to break a lot of throws. A lot of times Kuniphobia wasn't really mixing up the throws that well, but maybe SkyTour's better at that. Maybe SkyTour's better at the full crouch game. Yeah. So he got to pick out a lot of different things in that match because I think Sephi's first opponent threw a lot at him. And that's going to give him a bigger idea of what to do. Way better than before, you know. That was definitely a big gift handed to SkyTour. But did he take advantage of it? We'll see.
That's it. And, you know, it's so cool as well. The one thing I really love about Tekken is how expressive you could be with each character. You know, so many people play characters so differently. I think Kunimitsu is a character that can be played in so many different ways. But here we go, ladies and lads. We have Germany versus Norway here, the Nordic scene. Sephi Black off to a kickstart. The 2-2 in use here early on. Oh, full crouch. Here we go. Now that was what was working for the last player against Sephi Black. So he's having to deal with it again. Savage stance. FF2 guarantee. No, he messes it up. About even on health here. Sephi playing maybe with a small life lead. There it is.
SkyTour playing super patient as well. Kind of matching that pace that Sephi brings.
Ah, okay, the get up four there was not clever to do there. Sephi Black actually messed up his follow-up, but
not only is that like a super slow get up four, but like it's hella easily punished.
And it doesn't give you much reward.
Yeah. If anything, I think SkyTour might have been trying to go for like the tap up instant while standing position there, but sometimes you get that if you do it too early or you execute it wrong.
Yeah.
Jumping around.
Hey!
We're going to call that intentional because it led to more damage, but we're going to have to cut that out.
That's the thing. When you jump, when you land from the jump, you're actually in full crouch, so you can do a full crouch mix-up. I like it, man. He's got the tricks.
I thought you were going to say you can actually get launched when you land. That's more important. Forget the full crouch stuff. You're going to kill me. Okay, nice frames. Using the low kick to the low jab. Unconventional strats. You don't see guys just playing in full crouch like that for that long unless it's like Jack 7 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Sephi just knows the ins and outs of this character and when to do what.
That's it.
He's known it for years.
Just dashing up in his face, man. Wants to stay in that close range. Big whiff, gets punished.
Yeah. And we talked about the advantage that SkyTour had looking at another player using Kuni, but what about Sephi? What about him getting warmed up, getting practice, and getting more information on what he's doing wrong in this matchup so that the next time he fights this character, he's going to clean everything up. And he's playing a damn near perfect game right now.
Maybe he remembered how to play against Kunimitsu, man. Red dress right now. Oh, the full crash mix-up doesn't commit to it. The jab.
Nice float. He'll be able to take to the wall.
Yeah. And that's going to be the round and the match. 3 rounds straight. You know, one move that we don't see Kunimitsu use even before the nerf, it was the cartwheel down 4-3-4. That move is so good. It can give you a back turn mix-up on hits. Even on block, there is a mind game because you can not go into back turn. You can stay front turn and sidestep. There's so many things you can do. You know, mind game around that move, but we haven't seen it until the end there from SkyTour where he got floated. So you know, let's see what he can do here to turn it around.
I haven't really experienced playing against the new changes of that move because I know it's not as good as it was before. But before, I feel like it's probably one of the more unique type of moves in the game. You didn't really have other characters didn't really have moves that kind of had the same properties. You know what I mean? Of course, everybody's got their uppercuts, their shoulders, this and that. But nobody had a cartwheel move like that. So a lot of times when you're dealing with it for the first time, it takes you by shock kind of. You just let them do it to you over and over and over again. You can't find those openings. And I think that's what they were trying to target when they added a little bit more recovery on everything.
Definitely, yeah. It was 3 mix-ups for days, man.
Yeah.
It was a very, very annoying move to deal with, but yeah, it has been nerfed now, but still useful. Let's see if Sky to Rush will pull it out. But big whiff punish. Sephi Black, man, he's on point at the moment. Oh!
Bit of opening here, but there's a side wall that's hard to convert off of.
Uh-oh. Punish.
Nice block.
They might have reduced the damage in that 2-2 as well, I feel like.
Did they now?
I feel like they did. Oh,
I told myself I was going to pull up the patch notes. I'm supposed to be the Tekken analysis guy. And I have them on my phone.
Oh, the hop kick. Here we go. Very nice.
Okay, first round actually to Sky too.
Very, very nice. He gets his first round on the board. Are we going to go down to the beach?
Haven't seen 2-2s though. So.
Yeah, we need to see more 2-2s. That move is all good. It was unchanged, but we think that maybe there was a damage nerf. I'm not sure. But we're going to find out for you, ladies and lads. We're going to find out. Here we got FF2. Sky to Rush with all the momentum. Gets counter hit, though. Ay, ay, ay. 2-2-2. Oh, what a combo, though. Rage available now. Got to be careful. Switches positions. Rage drive available. Ah, the defense there from Sephi Black. Very nice. One random piece there, second game.
This is a super important round for Skyter. Not as important for Sephi because he's got that one game lead right now.
Oh,
huge.
wow. Oh, no, he can't be dropping those.
Now, you do that combo 1,000 times in practice mode just to get it down in these moments.
Just to drop it against Sephi on the big stage. Only the best know.
Right, the match is not over yet. The set is not over. The round is not over.
It's not over. He's got rage, man. Let's see what we can do with the rage. Punish.
No. I've seen that a couple times. The jab punishables, we only see one jab. And when you're playing a character like Cooney, where she gets 3 hits, you want to get all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's pressure here. Oh, he didn't do the third.
Oh!
Oh, my God. That was tight. He froze him up. We were all thinking the same thing. Oh, he didn't do the third hit. He could have died there. I think that's what froze Sephi up, too. He's like, oh, snap. His life flashed before his eyes.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, unblockable from the air is coming out.
Oh, he could have got more there. Skytoy not optimizing his combos at the moment. Sephi Black allowed back in. Oh my God, what was that?
Is that a manual turnaround or whatever?
That was sick.
I mean, that's just what we need. These funky strats.
Okay, he's got massive life. Don't throw it away now. Skytor Rush. Sephi with rage. Oh my God.
I like that. It's okay. Good defense, good blocking, good patience. What will it lead to? Sephi, look for that wall splat. 2-2.
No! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a final game now. Skytor Rush. RB Norway. Here we go. We're going to final game. Stage select. Probably going to go to infinite, right?
Oh, no. But you just saw that turnaround thumbs up he gave.
Uh-oh.
It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Now, we'll see. I don't know what that was. That kind of came out of nowhere because Sephi was doing his thing in the first round. Kind of more or less the same. It was...
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first round went to Skytor. Then the second round went to Sephi. Then I said the third round wasn't that important. That's when he just started turning up, doing all the crazy stuff. The back turn, out of the air.
And funnily enough, we're not going to the infinite stage as well. I mean, I guess Cooney on infinite, you know, with her movement, he didn't want to deal with it. We're going Hammerhead. That is the first stage which we went to here in this set. So he wants to get a run back. He wants to repeat. Let's see if he can close it out again. Sephi Black not looking so good against his Kunimitsus here today. And there's some nice Kunimitsus playing in this tournament, ladies and lads, outside of Sky Tour and the rest. But let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, good block.
Oh. Now the pressure is on for sure.
Yeah, hey. Oh, come on. Oh, nice.
Steamroller. Momentum. So much momentum right now for Kunimitsu.
Skytor Rush.
But he has to close this out, though. If he closes this out,
no!
It's not dead yet. Nobody's dead yet from here, but there is a big wake up.
He keeps the rage, though, Anakin. He keeps the rage. Oh!
What the hell?
Oh! What the hell was that?
He did a kip up, the one where you hold forward.
Yeah.
Sephi was back turned, but Sephi could have turned around. Like, he just was content.
Is that even like plus on hit or something? Like
I think it is
on the
plus on
back?
hit. It is plus on.
Yeah.
You're
What is
trying to see if it was guaranteed after the thing, huh? I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. Now look at that. Sephi Black now turning up the momentum. He's getting a bit desperate now. Oh, back to mix-ups. Give me the 2-2s. Give me the 2-2s.
You don't like it when the Kunimitsu player does 2-2s too. That's a lot of stuff you're dealing with. Like there's extension. There's a whole 5-hit string. There's like a stance you can go into. So there's nothing, and then she can do more 2-2s. There's a lot to think about.
There might be a sidewall here though. That might mess up the combo. No, he drops it anyway. Oh!
Wait, he's gonna catch a wall? No.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Skytor Rush is 1 round away from putting Sephi into the loser bracket here at OTB.
This is it. Sephi looked like he was in full control, but out of nowhere, Skytor.
This is where Sephi turns it up though. You know, we saw him making that comeback in that last round, and look at the aggression now. Testing his defense.
I mean, we see it working for Skytor. He started to play a little bit more loose, started opening up the playbook a little bit. That might be what Sephi needs to do to kind of establish that unpredictability.
Yes, okay. I think he's figured it out here, Anakin, man. He just needs to give Skytor no space, just rush him down.
It's risky, it's scary, because, you know, your opponent could just throw out a hop kick, your opponent could just throw out a power crush move, but you can see it right now. Whenever you're backing up too much, your opponent is coming in, he's getting a lot of damage off on you.
Yeah. Oh no, breaking the normal throw, okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Sephi. He knows that if he just pushes it to the final, anyone's got a chance. He's back to being favored again.
Oh, just savage stance pressure right now. Uses the threat, no break.
Side switch. This is where Sephi's been bleeding out.
Cross frames.
As long as Skytor can find a moment of breathing room, he can do.
Nice. And we got final round now. Sephi Black turning up, looking for the reverse sweep.
Okay. First big moment. It's going to happen sooner than later, I think, just because Sephi's turning up the pressure now. So it's going to force Skytor to kind of just eventually take a stand. Otherwise, he'll be the one to die.
Come on, what's the combo? What's the combo though? Is it gonna be
wall.
side wall?
No side wall.
Oh! He
No
jumped
jumping,
again.
sir.
What was he doing? Punish!
Nice. There's a corner. This is tough to escape.
Uh-oh, he doesn't confirm it though.
No, will he regret not confirming that? No,
Nice!
maybe not. Nice.
He might be dead.
That's it.
Yes! And Sephi Black will stay alive in the winner's side. Skytor Rush, what a great set though. Man, it was so close, but the reverse sweep came in from Sephi Black and he moves on.
Made the comeback. That was crazy. The room started waking up a little bit. You know what I mean? When Skytor went up, everybody's telling their friend, look, 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 look. Everybody turning around. Everybody's watching. And yeah.
That's it.
Crazy. Good.
Almost our first upset there. Sephi Black not looking so confident against the Kunimitsus at the moment, but these guys are playing very well. I don't even think it's like much about the Kunimitsu more. You know, the players are playing good. You know, you gotta be careful because in Europe there's so many guys that you may not have really heard of. You know, but these guys have been grinding. You know, they come here now. One of the, you know, like you said, there hasn't been a lot of big major offline tournaments here in Europe. You know, the pandemic just passed pretty much. You know. And we're back with offline Tekken, and these guys are putting in the work now, showing what they've done over the pandemic. And it looks like we've got, man, it's just the good games are going to keep coming. They're going to keep on coming,
coming
bro.
up. I see some
I
players.
see Momo, though.
Okay,
I see
okay.
Black Kazama. I don't know if that's our next match, though. Is it Momo, though?
Looking like it.
I see HK Jr. and Tetsu. No. Oh, it's going to be UK versus Spain. It's going to be Tezeron versus Black Kazama.
Tezeron is Eliza player?
Yes.
I played him.
You played him?
Yeah, but that was the first time I like met him and everything. Played him. He had the whole crew with him there again. Hype when he was with my ass. It was cool.
Damn, bro. Nice. Well, yeah, you're representing the VLP, the Volpine esports. Quite a few of them boys have come down here, so shout out to them. I see them here. They're ready to sit down and support their boy. Black Kazama, though, what can we say? Just Mr. ICFC, man. This guy was always getting into the finals. You know, I don't think has he won? I don't think he won one, but he came second multiple times in the grand finals. And but man, this guy is a fan favorite in Europe for sure.
Super consistent. Only thing about him is definitely one of those guys that made a name through the ICFC. You know what I mean? Not through offline Tekken. I might be wrong. Like, I might be mistaken, but he's yet to really make that deep run in an offline tournament. So that's kind of like his goal, his mission. To be able to do that at this tournament definitely is going to sit up there atop all of his other accomplishments, I think.
He made top 8 at the last OTB, but it was a 7th place, you know. I mean, it was a good performance, but as you can see, the Volpine esports guys are here in big numbers, and we got the UK and the Tezeron and Black are both very, very nice guys, you know. So it's going to be an interesting match here. Eliza versus Asuka, and I know that Black Kazama is not the biggest fan of the meta characters here.
Yeah, he's not. He's already mentioned that like 2 times in the 5 minutes that I've talked to him. But no, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Asuka recently was one of the winners of the patch. Got some updates. Got a faster, like low.
10 frame punish.
Yeah, 10 frame punish is actually a real punish now.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it was not before.
Oh boy. You know, Black Kazama was like, nah, take it away from me, and they're making him, they're letting them know, man. UK in the house right now. Where's the Spanish at? Where's the Spain guys at, man? Where you at, Banana? Squishy. None of these guys are there, man.
Banana did. I said banana. Banana.
USA,
baby. Banana. He did really good at versus fighting.
He did.
You know what I mean?
He did, he did.
I'm a fan of Squishy Banana. I
But-
don't like how y'all made him change his name. Y'all call him Banana.
He changed his name,
No,
bro.
you guys peer pressured him. He's
Nah,
like,
I
I'm
brought-
not calling him no man.
Now
Squishy
listen. He
Banana."
changed, his name was Squishy Banana before. He changed it to Banana. I'm like, bro, get rid of the banana, keep it a Squishy. Squishy's a better name. But I'm gonna tell him this. I haven't told him yet. He needs to change his name to Squishy, ladies and lads. This needs to happen. But Asuka versus Eliza is very likely to be the next match coming up here between these two. Those, you know, they're very character specialist kind of people. So I can't wait.
That punch parry now makes it so you can get the combo easier as well.
Yeah,
That little wheel kick
the
looking thing.
forward 2+3.
2+3.
Yeah, yeah.
And
this
they
is the
gave
thing,
her a
right?
few points on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, she got quite a few little, you know, quality of life changes. It's good. And you know, when you think about something like both Fergus and Black Kazama are here at this tournament, but you look at them and they're polar opposite Asukas, right? You know, Fergus he never uses the reversal, whereas Black Kazama will use it every round. He'll just dash up to you and reverse. You know, like he loves to use these things, the sabakis, the parries, and all these little tricks. So yeah, I'm excited for this match here. Is Tezeron going to be able to deal with the storm of Black Kazama? Here we go, Spain versus UK. Okay, standing 3, keep up. Okay, good. That's actually a punish, I think, that dick jab.
I guess the goal when you're fighting against Eliza is just try to beat her real quick before she starts getting meter and things start to kind of be scary. Other than that, you know, you're worried about a couple of things with Eliza. Don't get counter hit by the little combo starter.
Right.
You know, don't get mixed up by the stance. Little things like that. Like once she gets the meter, the stance low actually goes into a combo, and all these other things can happen. You can get EX Dragon Punch.
Oh, okay. I think he tried to bait out the EXDP, but the jump back drops the combo. The rage available now. Oh, wow, that was unfortunate.
Oh wow, the homies.
Hey.
The homies are very, very interested in
loud.
this match right now. Tezeron's got a nice little cheering section.
He's got fanboys.
It was like that. Like I told you, it was like that when they played the Player Pro. It was like top 8 at freaking TWT, man.
Uh-oh, ooh-wee.
Yo, we said uh-oh before 10 seconds before the move came out because we knew.
We knew. Oh, again. He's dunking on him. Uh-oh.
He's doing the Tez on him. Okay.
I like it.
This
One
guy's
round
getting me
apiece.
hyped, man. It's contagious.
That's it. Black Kazama is going to definitely heat up a little bit. Oh my god, again?
Is he trolling at this point?
I don't think so. This is how Tezeron plays, honestly.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He'll try to get into your head. Nice.
I like it. The standstill mix-up doesn't want to give away any timing tells.
Okay, could have got more there, unfortunately. Uh-oh.
You don't want to stay on the ground too long against Asuka. What the?
Wow. Goes to the other side and finishes with a down jab. Tezeron 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah. I mean, like I said in the beginning, like, you want to beat up Eliza. I think Black Kazama is kind of just tunneling in on that a little bit too much. When you realize the plan isn't working, you might want to switch it up and try something new, even if you feel like you're going to lose the game. So that way you try 2 different game plans. Going into the next game, you can kind of decide what you want to do then.
Yeah, uh-oh. Okay, mix up time. Oh, the chicken! The chicken here from Tezeron.
That was tight. Which hand is that? It looks like both hands. Which one are you chickening with?
Yeah, see. Oh, wow, he's already popped off.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn, that was a very harsh pop-off.
That was super harsh.
That was a very, very hard pop-off there from Tezeron.
That was he kept the plane. You know what I mean? He kept the respect line. He didn't cross the plane. He didn't like get in the other guy's face. He popped off to his homie. So like, you know, it was within boundaries, but a bit early. I do agree.
You know, this is big there from Tezeron, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
a
if you
bit
think about
early.
it, he has been traveling to a lot of tournaments within the UK, but he's out now here at the biggest tournament, you know, the most stacked tournament in Europe, on the stage versus a legend like Black Kazama. It's big, you know. You can see that there's a lot of tension there, and he's letting it go. He just key charged in real life, and it's mad.
I like
right
how
now.
he stood up to key charge, but now he got look all serious. He went back, immediately sat down, went back to being serious mode and stuff. Like,
Jeez, all right, here we go. Black
the
Kazama.
emotional roller coaster that is Tezeron. Will it help him or will it hurt him? Let's
Oh
see.
my god, okay. Playing defensive there at the end. And again, we don't mind if you're an Eliza player, you're going to the infinite stage, you just play a little bit more like
Yeah.
Kira. You know, you just back off a little bit, make it up.
That jump back is, you can't mess with it. If you're playing Eliza on walled stages, you have to run in and bait her to do something mistake out of jump back, but jumping back is just too good.
Yeah.
There he got caught though because he wasn't far enough. Oh, and unfortunate the spring kick was off axis. He burns the meter though, he's got to make it worth it.
Yeah, trying to go for the mid option there. Hang on a second.
Hang on. Okay.
Nice.
We say hang on because Tez has actually been making these happen whenever he's in these situations.
Yes.
Black Kazama has not been the better player at the end of rounds here.
Black Kazama is catching him out of the jump backs a lot. Finishes the string. Slide again, and now has meter to get the full combo. Easy combo here. Hey.
Cool. Out of the tech roll too, so you had to crouch cancel to do it. That's probably why Tez didn't really see that as a possibility coming out of Asuka.
That's it. Rage available now for Black Kazama. What's Tezeron gonna do? Uh-oh, here we go. Is he in the rage art? I knew it, man, the rage art. No! What's happening?
It's not over. No throw break.
No break.
Black Kazama has the advantage. Rage though for Tez, but there is no rage drive. There is no meter.
Oh, hey. Oh, he just goes, vamos!
Oh, and he looked over at him. These are the little things that I like. He looked at him. He's not afraid. Breaking that fourth wall, baby.
I'm liking this. Goes for the lows now. That's what we like to see from Black Kazama, man. That's when he's confident.
Yeah, I'm getting my phone. I'm about to record this one because I know what he's going to do when he wins this game. Yeah.
Have we got Ruga
Am I
here
going to
too?
make it? Am I going to make it?
Oh! Again! All right. Oh, we got John in the crowd right now. Black Kazama, the people's champ, is one match apiece now. Are we going back to the walls? Yes, we are.
Too good.
Is the smallest stage in the game. Walls are ever present. Who is going to take this match? UK, Spain. Tezeron, Black Kazama. We're going to have a pop-off either way, though. And look at that. We got fist bumps. It is
respect. Yeah. It's all fun, man. These guys probably not even the second time that they've played each other, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're friends, when they can just pop off on each other and just like, no, it's nothing personal.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But some of these Italians, they do take it personal, bro. So I'm hoping we see it, man.
Yeah, none of these guys are Italian though.
I don't know if Crossfire's here. I hope he is. I heard he wasn't in the bracket, but I hope that guy's here because he takes everything personal, bro. And I love that shit. All right, let's go. Final game.
Well, messed up on the combo, I think. I missed the beginning of the match there.
Yeah.
But it is now 1-1 in this set.
Yeah.
Probably the most exciting match that we've had so far, but this is just the first hour. We are just barely getting underway. Over 200 players here, only the best 4 in Naples, Italy. Arslan Ash here. I'm in the tournament as well, along with Europe's best, all of them. Every single one of them. Nice!
Oh, that was sick. What an option.
Chicken that, sir.
Okay.
You gotta be careful because a back 3 will do it for Black Kazama.
Oh, oh my god. Yes.
Careless mistake. And he looks over.
Oh, key charge. Now, Black Kazama with the key charge is very scary because she has a lot of options to launch you, right?
Yeah.
Cans and then other stuff.
Yeah.
So, for that, he mixes up really well.
What happened last round with the Rage Art, that's playing in both guys' heads. So it's like a continuation of the mind games at that point. Big one for Tezeron. Black Kazama had a huge lead this round, but Eliza is really good at stealing rounds. Usually when she has meter, she's better.
And gains that meter very quickly, but back 3 cartwheel. I don't know if that's dead, but if it gets the wall, it could be.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yes.
I was about to say not yet, but that wall came in clutch for our guy.
Oh, a key charge as well.
Oh, the one-handed key charge?
Damn, mid-match fist bump? Okay.
That's been happening a lot. Started around, jump back, Tezeron getting caught out the air.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, in the corner now. That Black Kazama wants to keep it there.
I think Tez extended the olive branch there. He's like, yo, shake my hand. Stop popping up on me, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I take it back.
No chicken this time. Oh, wow, look at the combo.
Oh, snap.
Momentum
snap.
right now from Black Kazama. Vamos! Keep charging. All right.
Too good, too good.
All right. Tezeron on the back foot now. What's he going to do? The meat has been spent. He's trying his best, going for the lows now. Again!
Nice block.
Careful, don't
Can
go
duck
for
that
too-
string, actually.
That was a good punish. Back three, no punish. Uh-oh. Black Kazama! Is it going to be final round here? Rage available!
Combo?
Oh!
He tried to do something.
Yes! Ladies and lads, we are going to a final round. Here comes the Rage Art. Here we go.
Then one more dap. Let's do this, brother.
Who's going to take it?
Kill me or I kill you, he said. There's too much friendship. There was like, there was no friendship. Now there's like too much friendship right now. It's final round, y'all.
Bro, they're going to kiss after this match.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just might.
Uh-oh. It's all
If
Black
you provoke me,
Kazama.
I'm not kissing you, though.
Hey! Black Kazama.
All right, good match.
What a set. The best set of the tournament so far. A big hug. That was a very long hug there, Anakin.
That was like a UFC fight where they have that big old war, then they hug each other, they tell each other like, and then they keep trying to tap each other on the head. Like the last guy to tap the other guy on the head wins. All right, yeah, man.
Yeah, good fight, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Respect,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, let's train together. That's what they say.
I respect,
Yeah, it's
man.
just
Yo,
like
this is
a
what it's
real
all about. This is what I miss,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Only the best offline Tekken action here. European majors. And this is what it is, man. We're one big happy family sometimes. Not all the
I
time.
love me a good online tournament, but you can't get the laughs that we just had in that 1, 2 out of 3 set. That
Yeah.
was comedy right there. And it was a good ass Tekken. Forgot about that.
Yeah, no, very back and forth. And of course, when Black Kazama gets going, it's very difficult to stop him. And we saw it there at the end, man. He had the momentum. He knew exactly what to do with it. And yeah, he will carry on in this winner's side. Again, like I mentioned, he made it into the top 8 last time at Only the Best 2020. It's been a while since we had Only the Best because of the pandemic. But we are back here. And of course, we're honored to have you and Arslan to be here too. We have Steve in the building. We've got Spooky. We've got a bunch of people here, man, which is just amazing to see. To have internationals here, and of course, all the guys around Europe. Only the best of Europe, you know, here today to compete.
All right, and we are back with more Tekken 7 action. We are here in Naples, Italy. It is Only the Best, 4th edition, thrown by none other than one of the Italian legends of Tekken, Bode. He's here with his crew. We're here with Tenno Media commentating, and we got Rukang now on the desk. And you've been traveling, you've been playing a lot of Tekken in the past few months, and good to see you, man. You've been getting it in. How's it going?
Yeah, all good, man. You know, it's really exciting to be here today. You know, some of the best players around Europe here, some of the best players around the world here. You know, Arslan Nash yourself. You know, it's just an incredible event seeing everyone back here, you know, after everything that's happened the last 2 years. It's good to have everyone back. And the last few matches, you know, were super exciting. The Tezeron versus Black Kazama, you know, he was playing absolutely out of his mind today. So, you know, congratulations to him. He's still in the losers bracket and going to, you know, fight his way through those sharks there. But yeah, no, just loads of good, you know, Tekken action to come. And we're not even at, like, you know, top 32 still in pools right now.
Not even close, man. We're not even halfway through the first half of the tournament. We're not even 25% there.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, this tournament, Only the Best, is part of the Tekken World Tour. It is the designated Dojo Prime event of the West European region, meaning that it has more points than an IFC. It has almost as many points as like a Masters tournament, Rev Major, CEO, and Evo. It is just below that tier. So a huge opportunity to earn points, especially if you've been following the rules of the tour. You know how it works. You would know that the top 16 players in the standings, points-wise, will get a chance to qualify into the regional finals, which determines who the representatives will even be coming out of the region. So there's a lot on the line. The tour is a little bit structured differently this year and features more regions all across the globe. So West Europe, East Europe, Africa, different regions of Africa. All these regions are going to get highlighted on the tour, and it all starts with the points. You want to get the points to get into the regional qualifiers, and if you win this tournament, not even win, but maybe get second, third, or whatever, you might put yourself into those standings. I mean, West Europe has the advantage of having those ICFCs every Wednesday. So if you've been doing well at the ICFCs, then you would probably had a lot of points right now. How are you doing with the standings, by the way?
You know, not bad. I think I'm about, like, you know, 13th, 14th on that leaderboard.
Okay,
so I'm hanging there, in danger. So these tournaments are really important, like you said, Anakin. You know, you really need to perform at Only the Best. You know, first, second, and third is where you want to be. You know, those big points there. And any of these guys can do it. You know, so many upsets and and so many good players. So yeah, there's a lot to play for today. And again, great matches, some more good matches coming up here. But yeah, overall, just a great day, man. How are you feeling today, Anakin? You ready for some good Tekken?
Very good. I
You
got
ready?
all the tourism out the way.
Yeah. What do you think of Italy? This is your
great.
first time here.
This is, we're in Naples. I didn't realize how many major stops or destinations or cities there were in this country. Like there's Milan, there's Rome. There's we went to I forgot the name of it, Amalfi yesterday. There's a lot of little things that you see. I didn't even know that the mountain was there. Pompeii. There's so much history.
So much stuff to do.
So much
right,
stuff
yeah.
to do and to see. And I'm glad that I didn't get here and be tired and stay in bed for 2 days straight. Like I got here, I got right to it. We got to do a lot, made the most of the time.
Yeah.
Again, thanks to my friend Calvin for driving us around. But yeah, we got to do a lot, and now it's tournament time. You flip that switch. I'm here commentating right now, but when it's 5 p.m., it's coming time. I'm definitely about to pull the jack out and start doing people.
Trust me, man.
Dirty.
That's the same thing as me. Get those hell sweeps, those 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Just 5 p.m. when it hits, that's it.
5 p.m.,
no more
5 hell
commentary.
sweeps?
Exactly. But here we go. Going into our next game. Still pool games here. Early days for everyone. Still, feeling the water out, but you need to be on point. At the beginning. Kaizoku Lars versus TS Moog.
Oh, that's Kaizoku Lars?
Yeah,
He's the one on the right?
Yeah, Kaizoku Lars,
Cool. I've commentated ICC for a long time. I only know the names. I only know the character. I don't know the faces. So this is a very cool experience for me. It feels like I'm 16 again, meeting all my friends from Tekken I bought before. Oh, you're Ninja Tekken Lars guy. Oh, snap, I'm Mishima player. It's like that all over again. You walking around calling everybody by their code names.
Yeah, exactly. And Kaizoku Lars, a lot of people know him, for as being an online player. Has come offline maybe once or twice here and there. But now, look, you see him in flesh. You see how good his Lars is.
You see him doing it in person.
Exactly.
He's got a lot of doubters out there, guys thinking that he's got hacks or whatever. But he's here at the tournament and you are not. So shut your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And just like there, an excellent backdash into Arc Blast all the way to the wall, 80%. And look, GG's, man, already.
Yeah, good stuff. Wait.
The
trade made that happen.
And is that dead?
Way easier to do. I don't know. Is it going to be enough ground covered?
Oh.
Bro,
that is upsetting. I
so
cannot believe that. That is so important there. The difference between 1-1 and now 2-0. Kaizoku Lars now. Oh my god, the little.
Off of the silliest mistake, right? You failed to dash forward before rage art. I mean, that
Due to
happens to
nerves, right?
everybody. It happens to everybody, but you didn't want it to happen right then and there. That's probably the most spot that you could have that happen.
Yeah, exactly. In a tournament with high stakes here, Kaizoku Lars on the front foot here. Not much that Moog can do now. Not looking good. Yeah, that's very quick.
Yo, something just happened over here on the Super
exactly,
Smash. Oh, the match ain't even over.
Yeah. So they do that, for other games. The match is not over yet, and they're already cheering.
Dude, if you think only the best is a Tekken tournament only, we have prize pool bonuses for other games. Smash community came out in full force. They were out here setting up and everything yesterday. So right now, I feel like since they're kind of getting towards the end of their tournament, it's kind of the hype stuff now. These are some of the best players in Europe probably in the Smash. I think it's Ultimate or whatever. But all respect for all games, man. These guys are hyped. It's kind of spreading over here a little bit, but it's early. This is just the first wave of pools, the first few rounds.
Yeah.
You guys didn't know, we mentioned before, over 200 players entered in the tournament, featuring just about every single top player in Europe. Joker, Super Cool One, Selfie Black, K-Wiz, everybody you want to name, they're in it. Rukang, Kaizoku, everybody.
Yeah, too many.
A couple surprises. Arson Ash, last minute, decided that he
to
was
come down,
play. I guess I was surprised, but all along I felt like I was gonna play. I thought it was already known that I was gonna play, but then a lot of players
I think someone told me as well. I was like, Anakin said he's gonna play, and they're like, no, he's just doing commentary. I was like, what? He's traveling here not to play? No way, man.
I thought Bode wanted me to play. Yeah. So all along I've been going about it as if I was.
Kaizoku Lars again.
I guess.
Exactly, man. It's a good surprise, man. These guys want to play. They want to test their skills. We want to see Anakin versus Kaizoku Lars or something. But starts off, look, Hell Sweep needs to, maybe mix his thing. As I say that, tries to mix him up and blocks the Hell Sweep.
Last minute blocks are too good.
Yeah, doesn't opt to go downstairs or anything. Now he does. Yeah. I think that's a very good option. Sometimes to keep the, the balcony break. And just wait for the right time to use it, as all this damage came from that balcony break.
Lars' down 4-1 is more. He recovers faster than most of the other down 4-1s.
Yeah.
That's what sets up for that 10-frame jab counter hit fishing. Raven and stuff can do it too. That's why we're here in this situation right now. Kaizoku Lars up 2 rounds to none in the second game.
Very
You
good
gotta
here.
think
It doesn't
like-
look like Kaizoku Lars is going to lose here. You know,
No,
playing
not at
super
all.
strong. Look at the dash guard, just forward dashing in his face so menacingly, and the importance of dash guard right there.
Oh, he tried it. He tried it. This time he had to do it straight up. There was no trade. And you got to think back to that moment in the first game where he had a simple combo just to win the match and failed to do it. That probably affected his next round. And that next round, you know, led to a loss. And that loss probably affected how he played the second game and everything like that. You see how the dominoes kind of fall on each other, and one bad situation leads to just you digging yourself a hole that you can't get out of. It's tough.
Yeah, it's
Kazuki
crazy.
Lars
It's
is
crazy
one
how
of the
that
best
happens in
players.
Tekken, though, Anakin, right? As in, you know, one moment just changes everything completely, like you just said. It's just, you know, that single drop combo, so important. Didn't dash forward, maybe because he was nervous or something, and then the whole game changed. You know, Kaizoku Lars feels that, you know, that boulder off his shoulder, the relief, like, you know, I shouldn't have won that, but I somehow won, and now I'm 2 rounds up, and I'm going to steal the game, and
A lot of
he
times
takes it
in
there.
these tournaments, before you even start to play like the mind games with your opponents,
Yeah.
it's about just not making mistakes. It's about just playing the way you play and not making mistakes that your opponent didn't even force out of you. Like, you did that all on your own.
Exactly.
You did it all on your
Exactly,
own,
yeah.
and this is why we practice, so we can do these things, get these repetitions in, and we don't make these mistakes in tournament. But yeah, it's just really tough when you're trying to play the match, you're trying to do things, and that's like a small mistake that you overlook. You weren't focused enough in that situation, or maybe you just kind of saw like the finish line right there. Of course, you're gonna win if you landed it, but you still have to go through the motions to complete the steps.
Yeah, and
So,
exactly. You know,
lesson learned.
you do something like a million times, and then when you need it the most, you know, you've probably done that combo so many times. And here we have, you know, I think K-Wiz coming up.
Yep, K-Wiz going sleeveless today,
Yeah, he's like the drip as well, you know. Like,
showing the guns.
yeah, and he's going against one of these Italian players, you know. I'm not sure if people know, but there's a lot of Italian players. They don't play online, you know, because, you know, the place is, you know, too
Because the
far.
internet sucks.
Yeah, that's the...
That's what I heard. I know you were trying to say it like a nice way.
I'm trying to
You were
say it.
doing the hand
I'm
signals.
already,
and I
I'm
was
like,
no, I know what you're trying to say.
in my head, I'm like, how do you say that in a nice way? Like, what's the most
I'm
polite
not from
way?
here, so I can say it. Like, I'm
Exactly,
leaving
yeah. But if I
on
say it
Monday.
tomorrow, you know, Twitter will be like,
right,
what?
right,
We
right.
can't
They know
set the
where you
connection.
live. You live in the UK.
Exactly, yeah. They know my address. You know my address as well. So
Yeah.
it's a mad one. But yeah, you know what? There's a lot of, you know, unknown Italian players, but we do know from history that they have a lot of strong players here. A lot of, you know, high-level players. You know, you got the Harry Potters, you've got the Devil Kazoos, you've got the Daniel Mardos, you've got, you know, all these top-level players. But then, you know, the ones just below them are still very, very strong. So again, a test for K-Wiz now to see if he can handle, you know, the pressure, you know, from Italy, because they'll be all supporting their guy here.
You remember when K-Wiz used to not dye his hair?
I remember.
He has you to thank for that.
Oh yeah.
You started that.
I
for
started
him,
that,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
It was supposed to be like a penalty, like a punishment for a bet. You were supposed to shave your head if you lost. He was supposed to dye his hair.
yeah.
And now he's like, yo, this makes me way cooler.
Yeah. So he does it all the time.
You was up to street cred by like 55%
Yeah.
by beating his ass in the exhibition set, bro.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy how the world works.
Yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
is just like,
Mental, right?
it's like destiny.
Yeah.
And now he's switching colors. Like he's going
Yeah,
pink, he's
yeah.
going red, he's dipping it in the yellow paint.
Yeah. It's cool, but it's cool to see.
I like the
man.
red though, because when he has it red, like he matches his outfits with it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a Tekken character. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a UK version of Horon, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my bro though. You know, if you've watched any ICFC on Wednesday, like he's up there with Wu Kang and myself, Spag, Sam the Ding. We're all here today, so it's kind of like a super ICFC.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
What the random Tasty Steve? Like that's like
It's good.
yeah, crossing over multiverses. We're getting NA ICFC guys commentating. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And the crowd here as well. You know, they're all building up. You see all
You
the
can see
green.
it.
You
You
see all
can
the
see
green
it.
shirts there. You know, I think
Yeah,
it's,
they're lining up.
yeah, they're all there. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all. Oh, there you
What
go.
I
The
think
screens.
that means, I know what that means. That means that this guy is actually really good, and they think he's got a really good chance to beat K-Wiz. Because if it was
Yeah.
just like some guy that was like starting off, they'd be more like casual.
Yeah,
like
yeah, no one's-
laughing,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Oh, our casual guys. But
Whereas
this is like,
now it's
they
like,
get
yeah.
front seats, they get
Yeah.
in position. Like this is gonna be a serious one.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
actually don't know who his opponent is. We don't know who this guy is because
Yeah.
Wu Kang said it that there are a lot of unknown killers coming.
Yeah,
out
definitely
from
waiting for
Naples.
his name to come
Yeah.
up as well. And you know, K-Wiz, like, where's the support for K-Wiz here? You know, there's not many of us UK.
Dude,
One, there
sometimes-
you go. There's one of them
sometimes
there.
When you're the favorite,
Yeah.
that's what you have to go through.
Yeah.
Your friends take you for granted, and they don't come and cheer you on. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, was got it. And then
Yeah,
you see him
yeah,
10
yeah,
minutes
yeah.
later, man, I lost, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost, man. He's not going to blame it on you for not being there,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
but you know what I mean? He really wishes you could have been there
Yeah.
probably, but
Yeah, it's good to see, man. It's
K-Wiz
good to
got
see.
it, man. K-Wiz got it.
Yeah, exactly. It's always difficult, traveling abroad, And he's trying to shake his hand there, and there you go.
Oh,
K-Wiz.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
K-Wiz is full.
Yeah,
He's in
K-Wiz,
concentration when he's getting in that
that's a good
zone.
fake Hollywood smile. He's thinking nothing but mean things
Yeah,
right
exactly,
now
yeah.
that he wants to do.
I'm
to
gonna
his
give-
opponent.
oh,
He's like,
and-
yeah, I'll smile right now, but I'm gonna kill you, buddy.
And this character, Lei, very, very tricky. We haven't got many good Lei players in the UK, so
He just
not
got around
many.
the buffs.
Not many, yeah. So I don't know. Does K-Wiz know? Does he understand like the Lei
Yo,
matchup?
We're about to find out. He likes to get on you for not knowing matchups. But if
Exactly.
he starts getting
Let's
exposed
see.
here on the Lei Wulong. You know what I say is that for new kids like K-Wiz, Lei is literally DLC.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
DLC
He is.
and nobody uses him. But like in the tournament, you really get messed up because we were just at a tournament and there were a lot of these young kids that were really good. But then there were like these old ass Lei players that would do weird Lei stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the kids are probably gonna win because they've been practicing. And then my friends were like, nah, man, Lei's about to clean. Look at this.
Exactly,
Look
and
at
just
this.
just like that, there was two things there. Some incorrect punishes here and there, and just his name is Maverick Tekken Emilia. So big shouts to them. They've come down in full force. Their voice supporting. And again, another. It seems like
Dude,
where he's getting his damage from is from launches right here. Gonna go
Yeah, he's
downstairs.
doing everything right.
Yeah, all the way to the wall. Mix up again.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
At least we know he knows that.
Yeah, very good duck from our fellow ICFC commentator.
Okay. A nice answer from K-Wiz. This is not going to be the end of the round, but I think there's still a floor break. Yeah, and he knew
Yeah.
it.
Can he take to the wall hit? No, just
He knew he couldn't get there, and he wanted to go for a better situation on Lei Wulong's wake up. It's still a dangerous position here because, okay, nicely
Yeah,
done.
you're
I was
right.
about to say, Lei could just do anything here and deal damage.
yeah, exactly. He could have used one of his many rage drives in that situation, but K was using the double jabs there to close the round here. Wow, you see that? Tried to sidestep there, but gets clipped.
Yeah. And I think where like the new players' weaknesses against Lei lie would be within the mix-ups.
Yes.
Like the first things they'll learn to get with this character are like the standing strings, but then where they'll be weak at are like some of these stances, some of these mix-ups that the stance has right there. Like he's
Like you
trying to
just said.
duck.
Oh my God, is
This
that going to be
could
dead?
be death.
No, but the wall's there.
Rage drive after.
That's going to... Oh, wow, K-Wiz.
And right there,
steals
that's
that.
going to connect whether you lay on the ground or you get up. If you
Yeah.
get up, you're eating, negative frames.
Yeah.
If you lay on the ground, you get him in free wins. So you just got to know those situations where laying on the ground is free damage, especially when you're going to die from it. Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the wall here again. Doing Lei stuff.
Nice pressure.
Oh
Nice
my
pressure.
God, what is, beats the power crush. They're great.
Sidewall's going to
Yeah.
get in the way here.
But nice back free whiff punish. K-Wiz waking up here.
K-Wiz looking good. Lei's got the advantage, but K-Wiz can certainly win this game right here, right now.
Yeah, and just like that, K-Wiz. Good stuff there. Takes the round. It looked a bit, shaky at the start, but it's always like,
Yeah.
when you first, step up on stream and you're getting used to, the setup and everything. Sometimes, you can afford to lose that first round and just, download the opponent, get used to everything. That's what K-Wiz has done here. And he's in a very good position now to take it. One game up. Good stuff.
It looked like in the beginning, K-Wiz is like instinct or knee-jerk reaction against some of these stances was to duck. He really doesn't want to get hit with the lows out of these stances. Not every stance low like puts you in a terrible situation that you really have to respect that much. So I would just change that up, like just make him do these lows or do what K-Wiz is already doing, kind of shutting down momentum, not letting him get in these positions. That way, kind of blocking the crowd out, doesn't let him get started.
Look at that. It's just, and it's a really good analysis. When he does get
another duck
started,
right
it's,
there on the stance.
it's just, it just takes so much life. Already 80% of K-Wiz's life gone. Yeah, needs to make a comeback. Tries to punish that, doesn't work out. Oh, yeah, I think he's found a weak spot here. Not breaking those grabs, so important here. Goes for the rage drive. Good option there, K-Wiz. 2 rounds away from moving on here.
Weak spot there, and definitely a huge weak spot on like just getting up off the ground. It seems like the Lei player Maverick, not able to get breathing room, and whenever he wakes up, K-Wiz knows this, so he's taking advantage of every knockdown, every finished combo. He's staying on top of it because there are so many times where like Maverick is doing the wrong thing, waking up. That leads to just more bad situations.
Exactly.
Let's see what he does here. Let's see K-Wiz run up and try to go for the kill.
Yeah, big launcher.
And Lei's choosing to stay on the ground. That's something you can actually take advantage of, like the Leis, the Kumas, for example, is because they have these things unique to them where they can hit you when they're on the ground. And because of that, players are going to be so tempted to just about do it every single time. Like, how many times you played against a Lei, and they're on the ground, and they do that stupid Lei stuff on the ground. Like, they do it about every time.
All the time, bro. So that's why you really need to know your options, with your character. how do I, you know, kind of force them to wake up every single time?
Yeah. And if you know they're gonna lay there, then you just run up and you do your grounded hit.
Yeah,
just
then
tell them like, I know what you're up to, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And that's what
so
K-Was is
obvious.
doing, right? He's
Yeah.
putting him in really bad situations.
He's running
like
all the way up and doing grounded moves that would also help him out if he tech rolled. Like he's just doing it every single time, and
Yeah.
there's no breathing room for Maverick, and that's a
K-Was,
2-0 right
Yeah.
there. Almost as if Maverick didn't even know the set was over. He was still trying to get to the next game, man.
Yeah, the
Just
sigh
do
of relief
it.
there, you know, K-Was, you know, again, first games are always, you know, first or second games in the tournament are still, you know, pretty difficult. But yeah, you know, manages to take that and get the win there. Good stuff, you know. But the other, you know, he's still in it, losers bracket maybe, but you know, a lot of time to adapt in that pool of sharks there.
Gotta work on just getting to your feet safely. If you don't already know, tech rolling is probably what you're gonna be doing most of the time when you play
Yeah.
this game. Unless your opponent shows the ability to go for these tech traps while on the wall, or even some of the open field tech traps, those are really, really few and far in between. You're going to be looking for tech rolling. Not only do you want to get to your feet as fast as possible, what if your opponent drops a combo? You have to be ready. You have to already be mashing your tech roll buttons, because if you're not, when they drop the combo, you're going to hit the ground and stay there.
Yeah.
And that usually leads to unnecessary extra damage and everything like that. So when you're getting juggled or when you're in the middle of a combo, like, just try to tech roll, because you can always be sure that your opponent's dropping that combo eventually.
When you look at Tekken, you know, it's so complex, you know, such a complex game, yet so simple at the same time. You know, it's you know, for the new person, easy, you know, to learn, pick up, you know, just learn a few moves here and there. But when it's, you know, the wake ups and everything else, Anakin, it just gets much harder. You know, different ways to wake up. How should I wake up in this situation? Is he trying to, you know, do a jump over tech? If I stand up, stay on the ground. You know, there's so much information, you know, to take in when it comes to Tekken, and that's why, you know, these players here, you know, their minds talking to them at 1,000 miles per hour. Like, there's so many different thoughts. It's just about, you know, about controlling your mind and trying to, you know, just kind of, in a way, not think as much, you know, as in not spending, you know, unnecessary energy. And that's why, you know, like in terms of grabs in Tekken, I always like grabbing the opponent. Even if you know they're going to break it and stuff, it's still fine. They're using mental energy, right, to break that grab. So again, so important, you know, where you kind of put your energy towards. Just make the, you know, rotate through Bob's 100 moves and stuff, and let's see how much, you know, how they're feeling after that, man. But
the new guys just don't have enough experience to compartmentalize some of their strategies and know, like, this is a moment where I don't have to think about this, or this is a moment where I should be thinking about that. So that way, they can just focus on the things that matter instead of having their mind just racing with thoughts that don't even matter, right?
Yeah.
So we talk about the wake up. You played in Tag 2. You played in 6, where it was way harder getting up. Like, rolling back gets you relaunched. You know, it does that sometimes in this game, but back in the day when you rolled back, like, you were
getting launched, again, back to the wall, and then so you had to, but then you tech, and then you get hit by, like, Roger Jr.'s unblockable. You know, you could mask it in Tekken Tag 2.
Traps in Tekken 5. Tekken 5 was like the marvel of Tekken. Every character had tech traps. Everything was crazy.
This game a bit more toned down, you know, like a bit easier, you know, to get up.
Speaking of Tekken, we got Super Akuma.
Yo. Versus Iben.
Coming up, Iben, Steve. Interesting. Steve, they took away some of his strengths in the wall game. The fact that he could spam that quarter circle forward 1 a lot and not have to worry about retaliation. They made him recover a little bit faster now. And so there are going to be some times where he can actually get punished for whiffing it.
Yeah, and that's like very good, you know, straight away Iben showing that he does know, you know, when Akuma jumps in, has an option there, nice little float.
I mean, we've seen Super Kuma do his thing so many times now. He just got 4th. No, he got 5th place at EVO.
Yeah.
Which is huge. Was the pretty much the lone EU representative deep in the tournament, and he did his thing, man. So he's been doing really well. I know he would have liked to do better at versus fighting.
Yeah, but
he's back for another, some more. He's back. He's never going to give up. He's always going to keep pushing.
Yeah, I think he's got max points as well, Anakin, you know, in the...
Dojos maxed out?
Yeah, the leaderboards and stuff. He's like on 800 or something silly. He's on some crazy amount.
He wins too much.
Yeah, he's been performing super well here. You know, I think all the EU guys want him to do good, you know, to gatekeep all of us in top 16 at the moment. Just take all those points. Doing really well here. You know, Super Akuma, very difficult. Down 3 into death. Super fast here. Not messing about, Super Akuma.
2 rounds straight. He's been using his meter along the way to close out these rounds, which is kind of the safe, reliable strat. I mean, you can kind of just use them Literally, if you know that you're kind of favored, you just use them, get the job done. Another day at the office, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You more like want to save it and kind of strategize around it if your opponent's a little bit stronger, or if it's someone that you know you're gonna have a tough time against. Might need it a little bit later. He's got a meter here. He might use it to close him around. Might not even need to.
Oh my, nice. You see what just throws out the power crush there. Super quick, super dominant by Super Akuma. Not even one round there by Ivan. And you know that, look at this, he's turning around, he's talking, he's having fun.
Yeah, so is his opponent. I think that he's looking to see which stage he might.
Oh, you know, it's a huge debate at the moment, you know, whether there should be stage select or random select. And I'm a big advocate for random select stage. You know, they made such, you know, nice stages on Tekken. You know, they're really good stuff. And it's sad to see, you know, just, you know, the same ones, you know, Infinite Azure and then you go back to, you know, for example, Brimstone and Fire, then back to Infinite, and then back to Brimstone. You know, it just keeps rotating.
Either
Whereas
that
you can
or
see
just
like
take
so
away infinite stages.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They've been around for a while, but yeah.
It's the time of the walls now, bro. You know, the wall pressure. You need to deal with that. You know, the
I
50-50.
think there's a chance that could happen. If you,
Yeah.
It looks like they're going in a direction where they want more action, right? They want more action. They want those closed spaces. Even if the stage is super large, eventually hitting the wall would be kind of nice.
Yeah, exactly. They should just make a super, you know, large stage, or even, you know, the volcano stage as well is a very good idea. You know, have
Tekken
walls
4,
first.
there were different sections of large stages. Like at the airport, you can start near the concourse, you can start under the planes, you can start all the way in the back where the runway is. So like it was all one stage, but
you start different. Look,
you could choose version A, version B, version C. That was
Wow.
really cool. Yeah, some of the larger stages had different parts that you started in.
I never played that game. I need to go.
You never played it
Tekken
one
4,
time?
yeah, right?
Wow.
Not even once. I've seen videos, man.
Yeah.
I think I was like, what,
It's
8
like
years,
stuff that
8 years
they
old
make
when
you
it
study
came
in
out.
school
so-
because it's so long ago. It's like in history class. Damn,
Yeah.
I'm old.
And as we say that, you know, Ivan there, he's got his supporters there at the front. Takes the one round, that's good. Maybe the infinite stage is working here.
You may not even have to provide like Tekken advantages, more of just like personal, mental kind of things. You're more comfortable.
Yeah, and
Having
Ivan
dropping
here.
combos. Oops. I see the commentator's curse carries over from the online.
It does, man. It does. We need to be careful.
I cursed somebody the
You
last.
cursed something last
Yeah,
time?
I cursed something already. Not counting that.
Oh, nice
Damn,
day. You know.
nice. Ivan looking good. And it's
Oh, wow.
making mistakes. He's making mistakes. Good thing is, you know, if he has to end up making this comeback here, he's got 2 bars to do it with.
And another mistake there.
Whoa.
You know,
Whoa.
there was 4 mistakes there, Anakin. And you would
Whoa.
say he deserved to lose that round because of those 4 mistakes. You know, incorrect punishment. You know, threw a down jab when he didn't need to. Got low parried. You know, didn't get up correctly. Everything came to, you know, the you know, he deserved to lose that. You know, because of the amount of mistakes, man.
I've been looking good. That last round to win it, he parried the second hit of double low jab.
Yeah, he did. That was really good stuff.
Uh-oh, all the way over. Super Kuma, a little bit of frustration could be. Yeah, he's dropped. He's wasted his meters.
Yeah, no
he's about to
meter.
get another one here, and he has to make it count. But he's been wasting them. And Ivan has been playing a lot better.
Yeah, very patient there. You know, not pressing anything whatsoever. Doesn't punish that. You know, the range maybe and gets the down jab. You know, into big launcher here. Has no walls though. You know, with the walls it would have put him into a difficult situation.
Inside range, Rage Drive actually might win.
You think so?
Definitely now.
Yeah. Oh, is that going to be dead? Wow, the crowd goes wild here.
Yeah, they do.
You know, they're supporting their boy here.
Even the
Norway
Smash
versus
guys
France.
got hyped for that. Like, they really don't want to see Akuma winning.
Yeah, exactly. Who likes Akuma? Now, let's not start the Akuma debate, man.
Who likes it?
Yeah,
who likes Akuma? Put a punch.
I can't even see chat, so I don't know who wins, man.
Don't do it, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone in there, but hope you guys are enjoying the best out here in Naples, Italy. Players from all over Europe and beyond flew in for this tournament, over 200 players, and we're going to be here all weekend. Today, we're playing down to the top 16, from over 200 plus to top 16, and then tomorrow we'll play the top 16 early in the morning. So depending on where you're watching in the world, you want to adjust your time zones, but we'll play it through tomorrow afternoon here and conclude the tournament. There's also going to be a Italy versus EU exhibition.
Nice.
After the tournament, so a lot of fun things to look forward to.
Yeah, lots of good stuff here. A Super Akuma now, you know, back to his favorite stage, you know, the Howard Estate here. You know, the walls. If he gets one of those wall breaks, then you know, it's just GG's, man. Big damage.
Could be too little, too late for this round, but Super was jumping a lot. And there's these jabs that I've been. Ooh,
oh,
whoa,
okay.
Whoa,
Okay, all the way to the wall hit.
It's not too little, too late.
EXTP need to be very
brother.
careful here.
Oh!
Wow, okay, 1 round up. You know, the first time
Yeah.
that Ivan's been in front, the
Yeah.
crowd going crazy again.
Kuma ducked right there, and I don't even think Ivan was close enough to knock down on the down back 3 little mix-up that he has. And so Super Kuma ducking right there.
Oh no, this is that dangerous position. Look where his back is right now. You know what
yeah.
Super Akuma's looking for? Needs to be very careful here, Ivan.
Just parry that low, man. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. But when though, Anakin? Right now.
Once he
Oh,
dashes
there
in,
is that.
Once he dashes in, you
Yeah.
parry it. You don't have to parry it any other time.
Exactly.
You just hold back. When he dashes in, you do a little fuzzy and you stand back up.
Do you know, as you said that, and look at that. Oh my god, the damage. You know, 1 second later, he did the down 3 into basically all of that. You know, tech rolled.
If he's got a meter and he's dashing in, you always want to be wary of it.
Yeah, Akuma's, you know, feeling himself right now. Big damage, half bar. Power crush.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum here.
Yeah.
Kuma has been winning a lot. Like,
Oh, okay.
But just like that,
Okay.
every time he's up, something like this will happen.
Yeah,
And he can steal the round.
he can still, yeah. Oh my,
Nah,
yeah.
that was not even close to being within range. Might have felt pressure to do that because he was making such a good run. He didn't really need to rush into it. He had to raise drive and everything.
Yeah, 1 round away here. Super Akuma uses the meter. And he's building up his meter though right now. You
He'll
know,
have
look at
another
this. Big damage. Is he gonna go? Just goes for, you know, max damage there. No, nothing else.
He
No
always has a moment when he's about to lose the round, and it always ends up giving him a chance.
Yeah.
So gotta watch for the DP right here. And the jump. Gotta watch for both.
Oh, and he jabs
Nice.
there. You know, that's something that I used to do, and it's gonna cost him as well. Oh my god, as I say that.
Super Kuma. I mean, he's pretty much good money here. He's never gonna let this opportunity slip.
Yeah. Very good stuff by Super Akuma there. You know, looked a bit iffy at times. Ivan played very well. Can definitely, you know, take that into the losers bracket and do something, you know, with his Steve, because he did play very well there. Took him down to nearly the final round. But yeah, these stages are always so difficult. As you can see, the matches are super close. The Skyto Rush versus Sephi Black as well was final round. So, you know, good stuff by Super Akuma there. Yeah, he doesn't look happy. He looks just, he's just like...
Our top players here are not unbeatable at all, as we can see. Guys are getting pushed to the limit, man. Ivan right there did a good job. Just didn't do so well with getting like rushed down at the beginning of the rounds. Like Super Akuma would come in and get all these hits in before anything else would even happen. And just like that, you know, you're already the underdog and you're forced to play from behind. He's doing really good though. In those moments when he's behind, he's getting the parries, he's getting a random launcher or whatever. But if you can just avoid being in those shoes altogether, you would just win way more games, right?
Yeah.
Getting off to the good starts instead, so you don't have to make those comebacks.
Comebacks, yeah. I think next we're going to see Osanash versus Black Kazama. You know, this is I would say, a true test of, like, you know, can you deal with the EU style here?
Okay.
Like, you know, Black Kazama has an unorthodox playstyle, you know, very solid. But he will key charge. You know, he has these weird, you know, key charge setups. He has, you know, the special backdash he does sometimes. And, you know, he plays Asuka much differently to, you know, maybe some of the players in Pakistan. But yeah, it's going to be a really, you know, interesting game to see if Arsanash can deal with Black Kazama's style.
And on the other hand, how much experience against the Zafina of this level does Black Kazama really have?
Exactly.
He plays a lot. I see him streaming a lot online in EU, but this is a different beast. I'm not sure how much training you'd have to do to prepare properly for something like this, but depending on how long the brackets have been out for, that could help Black Kazama. You know, like being Arsenal Nash, you know, everybody's coming for you. You can prepare for all your tough opponents, the guys that have beaten you, but the guys along the way, they've got your name like on their list for a while.
Definitely.
Now. So they've been in practice mode. Black Kazama's been in practice mode, studying Zafina, studying Arsen's losses, his wins. So at the very least, he'll come. I think he'll be comfortable. In that
Yeah. Also, as well, you know, I think this could potentially be a top 16 qualifier. I know that Arslan Nash has played quite a few games, and Black Kazama, you know, has played I think 3 or 4 potentially.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, top 16 qualifier. I believe you said the top 16 will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow, UK time. Not UK time, Italian time. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Right, let's see if the Spanish guys, you know, are behind the guy here in Black Kazama.
Let's see. As much as we all love Arsenal, as much as respect we have, we just want to see the man bleed. Okay, he's God of Tekken.
Can he bleed?
Can
Yeah.
he lose out here?
Over here in
Can
Europe,
one-
you know.
can somebody whoop his ass one
Yeah.
time.
He did win, versus fight in here. Very strong performance there
Yeah.
in the finals against
He got
Joker.
pushed there too. I saw that.
He did. Yeah.
Joker's in the house once again.
Yeah.
Joker, the arson killer.
Is that what we call him now?
He's the arson killer, man.
Right, here we go, guys. Arson Nash versus Black Kazama. Spain versus Pakistan.
And you said this is the ultimate test. Of can you face that EU style?
That
so
EU
we'll
style,
get some
yeah.
answers early on. We'll see what Arslan, if he's able to backdash everything, or if the pressure is just too much. The weird, unconventional timings and style of Black Kazama.
Yeah. I feel like it's always, oh my god, and as we say that, he was super ready for that. Good launcher by Arson Nash there.
That's how you know somebody's got experience against this character. Ducking in that spot right there. Yeah, everything is looking good so far for Arslan. The defense is there, but that's what he's known for.
Oh my god, goes for the full string there. That's going to be dead potentially.
Yeah.
Wow, super fast. And the thing is, Black Kazama has a lot of support. A lot of the EU communities really love, his play style and him as a person. So, once he gets that round, then I'm gonna hear the
Yeah.
screams from the crowd.
Everybody's waiting to burst.
Everyone,
tell.
yeah. Right, just spacing there. Black Kazama being a bit more passive. He's not usually
He's
as
able to
passive
do
there.
that though. I've seen him play and frustrate people from playing in the back of the field the whole time. You know what I mean? The back of the stage. So he's comfortable in this spot right here. He's not going to rush into anything, but he isn't going to break any throws either. That's not
Yeah.
helping. That's half of the remaining health that he had. He didn't have that much to begin with.
Yeah, and as you see, it could be just slight nerves.
Yeah.
Arson Nash 2 rounds up here, trying to make it into top 16 winners.
We don't talk about it a lot, but when you fight the top players, you kind of feel, I don't know, it's like called how they do Justin, what they call the Wong factor. The guy's real good, so you like make mistakes that you wouldn't make against other players just because that guy's so good.
And exactly just like that, Arson Nash, Black Kazama needs to think of a different style here of play. He needs to do something differently.
Oh, he's eating
And
cake.
he's eating cake?
He's eating one of those pastries.
What,
that
the
they're selling
Italian
here.
cakes?
Right. I mean, Bode set it up. He has a vendor out here selling snacks. Like
Oh
top
yeah,
tier
I forgot they said. Yeah, are they they outside or?
I was offered some treats, but I'm a professional commentator, so
Yeah,
I don't eat on the job. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not like some of these other guys walking around here.
Arson Nash
Arsenal
taking a
eating
bite
on
of
the
his.
job.
Bro, imagine that. Trying to qualify for the top 16 right now and having some cake in between. It's a bit hungry.
I don't think he has to try to qualify. Oh, you mean this
Yeah, to
tournament?
get into the top 16 of this tournament. Yeah.
I heard he wasn't too big of a fan of the pizza.
Yeah,
But you know how some people just want to have their hot takes. Arson Nash ain't exempt from that. Having some bad takes. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah.
Just because he's good at Tekken don't mean he know pizza.
Exactly, and goes for a spring kick there. Everything working out for Arson Nash right now. Great punish at the beginning. Now back against the wall.
Yeah, the good
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, I feel like, because Arson Nash is just mauling him down. Overwhelming pressure right now. Good block there. Yeah, Arson Nash completely dominant. Black Kazama needs to run in, do something different here.
It's hard to win against your opponent if he's blocking every single low. Like
Exactly.
they just made down back three
And
one
look-
frame faster.
And
But
look at that as well. Like, just throws out back three. Arson Nash runs up. Great launcher there.
now we know the answer. Oh,
And he
snap.
was ready for that,
Yeah. He's blocking even that string where the second hit of the low comes out so fast. He's reading and he's seeing everything coming out from Black Kazama. There's nothing that's surprising him right now.
Yeah, and how does he make a comeback from here? Very difficult. Arson Nash 1 round away from moving into the next round.
Fight.
Time to turn up the aggression if you're Black Kazama. You got 1 round left. Trying to see what works. Nothing has been really working.
I don't think anything has worked. And look at that. Goes for the snake hitch as well. So unexpected, when he does that.
Tough one.
Out of nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of those, those matches nothing, not even one thing went Black Kazama's way there. Arson Nash completely dominant there. Look at him smiling there, having fun. And
This is your fate.
yeah, just so difficult to, to take down someone like Arson Nash.
Yeah. Black Kazama is the type of guy that,
Yeah.
hard on the sleeve, wears it. You can see exactly what he's thinking. And a little bit down right there, but still a great learning experience for still a player who's just getting his Tekken career started.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's the way I see it. Young, up-and-coming player, already very good. You're not supposed to be this good when you're this new. You know what I mean? But he's already really, really, really good. Still not out the tournament yet. Just falling into losers.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost to Arson Nash.
Yeah.
What can you say? What can you do about that?
Exactly.
Just go back, review some things, and yeah, I don't know. It's tough when that guy just looks like he knew everything you were doing, everything he
Yeah,
didn't
that
know
was-
you were
that was
doing. He was
nothing.
able to react to.
Yeah, there was just nothing he could do. Then, the cheeky snake edge at the end as well. Sometimes Arsenal Nash will throw that out. People will think, oh, he's such a top player, he's not going to throw out, something as launch punishable as that. And then just throws it and catches you unexpected and takes around the game, everything. So, yeah, good stuff from Arsenal Nash there.
Okay, I think we're going to have more top 16 qualies because we're seeing Sephi come back. Just about every single one of his matches today have been on stream, but it's been a while since we've seen him, so he's probably been in the back, advancing in the bracket, and he's still here. This is
Is this a Kaizoku Lars Sephi Black
Kaizoku
potentially?
Lars, Sephi Black. This is an ICFC top 8 special
Yeah,
right
exactly.
here. We get to see it live in person, though. We get to see it firsthand, and this is kind of where I think Sephi might have the edge, right? The time in between the games, we kind of saw in his very first matchup when he lost, his opponent started doing the pop-off. You could tell he wasn't really thinking about the second game.
Yeah.
That, I just beat Sephi a game. We're good.
Yeah.
Sephi kind of just kept it cool and made the comeback. There was even a time in his second match on stream where he was like down 2 rounds. He had to make 3 straight comebacks. So he's one of the calmest, most composed players that we have here. You can kind of see in his play style. He's extremely patient, just very, very persistent. And he eventually gets what he wants. It kind of goes for and against him sometimes. If you know he's not going to do certain wild plays or block certain styles, then you can start to not expose but take advantage of it for a while. And he kind of started to patch those little holes in his game where he would never really hop kick, or he wouldn't ever really block the lows or even do the lows sometimes.
Yeah, it's so strange.
And he's more well-rounded now.
Yeah, he
So
is.
while he still maintains that overall solid defensive style, he can if you push him who was it, Skytor did?
Skytor did, yeah.
He'll definitely switch up and start going in on you.
Yeah, he's definitely able to, switch things up here. And both, an old German affair here. Both of the players trying to, move into, again, this potentially, I think it's a top 16 qualifier as well.
That's good.
Both of them gone through the bracket, beating all these, Italian players up. And now they're here, fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Probably going to see, Lars versus Miguel as well.
Kazoku are going to be just trying to mix things up. Lars.
I think
guess-
they played, in an offline tournament. I believe it was like a month or 2 ago.
Okay.
I think Sephi
This is a
Black
new
took it.
version, though. This is a new version. Dave.
New
Really?
version of Kaizoku Lars? Oh, new version. New version. of
New
the game.
version. Updated. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop, man. I'm gonna
Anyways,
get
I was about to
yeah.
talk about Lars changes.
last changes.
I was
yeah?
about to say
What's
that
last,
new
what's last got?
4-4-4-3,
Yeah.
that low kick out of the stance, that makes the wall crush property now. So
Yeah.
while that has always been that launch punishable low move, it's also been that, damn, I don't want to get hit with that low move because it's strong as hell move.
Yeah.
And now to top it all off, if he does it by the wall,
You're-
you
yeah.
get wall crushed.
Wall crushed. Yeah. It's a
So-
strong move now. Something else to think about. When your back's against the wall against Lars, because the rule was, you don't really duck against Lars. He hasn't got many dangerous lows.
Yeah.
Maybe counter hit low maybe here and there, but if you're not pressing anything, there's just going to be small chip damage. But now at the wall, you've got so much to think about. 2 of those, and that's a lot of life already there. And then you duck, you risk getting that, the wall splat or wall bounce there into 50-60%.
I think
of
that
your bar.
instantly becomes his scariest low
Yeah,
to
it
use
does.
by the wall, because what I'd imagine will happen is you get wall crush if he lands it, and he has enough frames to do another one of those entries
does,
again.
yeah, 'cause he'll
create
be
the
a
same
plus-
situation, and it's just an
Exactly.
infinite where somebody, you can eventually launch him, but he's gonna be mixing you up, and you might get wall stun. There will be no walls in the first game here. Kaizoku Lars versus Sephi, Germany versus Germany, to make it out into the top 16 of our first wave of pools. Top 16 is, of course, tomorrow morning. Bright and early tomorrow morning. I believe at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure. Nice pair.
Yeah, nice there. All Sephi Black right now.
Be way more confident in your low parries and your defense when you know you're playing offline. No excuses
Yeah, exactly.
here. No ping.
Sephi Black 1 round up already against Kaizoku Lars. Very, very quick round, establishing dominance straight away. very small here. Jab, down forward
Oh.
one, down forward one. Just
Yeah. I think he knows that Kaizoku, when he's blocking, he might just start to randomly duck or try to guess your decisions. So if he just plays it safe the whole time, he can start to wear his opponent down and not really take the risks.
yeah, I feel like there's zero risk being taken by Sephi Black right now, and gets a nice magic for there.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed on the right kick. Went up, waited, and then once Kaizoku Lars recognized that Sephi's waiting, like he throws out an attack, but damn, you're eating a kick already.
I think this is, some of the best players in the world. They take very minimal risk and get high reward for what they do. And that's what Sephi Black's doing, man. Look, again, just really nothing that's too unsafe here. Nothing for Kaizoku Lars to kind of work with.
Yeah. You can see every time they kind of stare each other down up close, Sephi might throw out that magic 4, he might throw out that back one. He's trying to catch Kaizoku, thinking that it's a good time to attack with super fast counter hit fishy one. And then he's, doing, of course, the down 4-1s. He's doing down 4-4 if he thinks the opponent's going to sidestep. Everything's covered by some of these pokes.
Yeah, how does Kaizoku Lars come back from this again? Look at that. Now it's starting to take a slightly more risk here.
Gotta turn it on.
Could be too late, though.
No, it ain't never too late to activate it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. He's sitting back too much. You see that meme where the guy's sitting back?
Yeah. I
and
think
then
it's,
he
yeah.
sits up
I don't know.
and
When
he
I play,
starts to
when I play
serious?
Tekken, I kind of sit forward a bit. Like I don't sit back
Yeah?
on the chair. Yeah, I sit like a tiny bit forward when I'm playing. So I don't know,
when
like
I'm sitting
that,
back, I'm, like, too
Sephi's sitting forward, and Kaizoku Lars is, he's slouching backwards,
You see it all though when you compete for years. Like guys like to cross their legs, fold them up. Like they like to sit on the floor. Guys will do just about anything.
Yeah,
Right?
sit on the floor as well.
Sitting on the floor is pretty.
Wow,
it's
I've
like an
never
old
seen it
school
in
thing.
Tekken before.
It's like an old school thing.
Oh, cool.
Haven't really seen it as much in Tekken, but I know some of the guys that. Okay, so basically, I think it comes from like the old school Marvel 2 days. Those guys usually like to sit on the floor and play, and then a lot of those old heads do it. But I'm just bringing it up here.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it in Tekken
I haven't
7.
seen it. I've never seen it in Tekken 7, man. But I'm sure, there are people, like you said, different games that would do that.
Yeah.
Some people might even like playing standing up. I've definitely seen someone do that in Europe. They
We used to
stand
have
up
to do
and
that
just.
with our controllers in Tekken 5 in the arcade. They used to have these controller ports.
yeah.
You could go and plug them in, but they didn't have chairs. So you had to sit there and figure out the way to play while you were standing up.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Gone to Suk here. Kaizoku Lars, bringing the walls in play here and already,
Yeah.
taking advantage of them.
Sephi kind of lucked out with that first game. He got the infinite.
Yeah,
his
he did,
preferred
yeah.
option.
And the thing here is, Sephi will want to win this, but if he doesn't for some reason, then, straight to the infinite. And Kaizoku Lars, using the wall on 2 occasions there,
Yeah.
manages to close out that round. Right, Sephi Black just poking again. Again, not much happening here. Both just exchanging small pokes. I feel like Kaizoku Lars really needs to, again, take advantage of those walls. Probably going to take him all the way here.
It's all Kaizoku so far.
It is.
When the walls came into play.
Bro, it's the game's just changed now.
Yeah.
I don't know, he feels more
Cannot
comfortable
escape.
here.
Okay.
The aggression as well has changed. More lows here. A bit too aggressive there. Hop kick out of nowhere.
It's all good.
Is it?
It's still all good
Is
for
it
now.
good? Is
For
it still
now,
good?
for now.
Now is it still
Do something, bro. Low jab. Or low kick. No.
No. See what I mean?
Oh,
All of
man.
a sudden, it took 10 seconds there. Kazuku Lars, he had so much control. I just gave it all away. And
You can tell
Sephi
he,
Black.
wanted to, he was rushing.
Yeah, he was there.
You want to be the first one to, finish your assignment. You wanna
Oh,
rush
and as he
through
does that, overextends there. Sephi Black, great whiff punish there.
Sephi's got the lead now in this game. Just like that. Side wall, can he convert? No, the wall was too... Nice.
Oh, what he's looking for here? Yeah, looking for any counter hit.
When your opponent's poking you down like this, something that could be your best friend on these low jabs, but we're just not really seeing it from Kaizoku. You do have to know which moments you can throw it out. But it could be helping him out, especially when like Sephi does these down 4-1s, these mid moves, and he's going into more attacks,
Oh, magic
jabbing
4
you
there.
down.
Drops the combo there with the magic 4. And one round away, Sephi Black again in control. Kaizoku Lars started so well on Suk. Being super aggressive, using those walls, not giving Sephi Black any space to breathe. But right now, this is Sephi's game. Sephi is in control.
A lot of ducking from Sephi.
Yeah.
He's waiting. He got caught with a couple mids and he didn't change his game plan. There, he earned himself a good low parry.
Look at the damage as well.
He's in position to kill here.
Oh,
Yeah, he might give up a lot of lows.
Yeah,
Only
and
the mids could kill
yeah.
him at this point.
and fourth, you know what? Yeah, good stuff there by, Sephi Black there. Kaizoku Loss goes for 4 lows, goes for 3 and they hit, and the fourth one, Sephi Black was ready for, didn't take it. Yeah, Kaizoku Loss moves into that loser's bracket. Sephi Black will play tomorrow, in that top 16.
Looks like he studied his opponent really well. Just like
Yeah.
recalled all the times they played, all the information, figured out a good game plan for beating
Yeah.
him. It's just that lockdown style is working on the guys who want to be aggressive because they're itching to start up. They don't care if it's their turn or not. Like they're just gonna go when they feel like going. And we just sticking with the frame traps and everything like that, keeping them in check. You're not only keeping it low risk, but you're playing it, to their disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like our pause is starting soon as well. It's coming up to that time. It's nearly time for us to play as well. And, I hope everyone at home has been enjoying some good Tekken today. A lot of the top European players here in attendance. You also have yourself, Arthur Nash as well in the building. So a lot of more exciting matches to come your way, guys.
Yeah. We're taking loan up the next match and give us quick shouts out to our sponsors at Brook. If you guys didn't know, Brook's making the fastest PCB arcade sticks.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a Brook PCB in their stick these days. They're compatible with all the gaming consoles, including the PS5. So, you guys want to check them out, definitely check out the Brook arcade PCB. They got different colors and keyboards and stuff like that too. Yeah, so pretty nice stuff.
Nice.
I think I have one in the current stick that I'm using. I'm not very technical with like the parts and stuff.
Yeah.
But I noticed that little piece because like that's kind of what all the main stick guys talk about. Oh, you gotta have the Brook. You gotta have the Brook. You gotta have the Brook.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tenno for putting on the production, man.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
why I'm out here. I'm commentating my first
Yeah,
commentary gig. Dude.
Yeah.
I feel like Spag out here, man. Ladies and lads.
Where's
you know what
my
I'm
swag
saying?
at, bro? It's probably chilling, relaxing somewhere, having some of that good food here. They have the best pizzas in the
Yeah,
world here
dude.
in Italy. It's opinion based, but I do believe they do have some of the best food in the world. But according to Arthur Nash, like you said earlier,
Yeah.
he wasn't very happy. He
Arthur Nash.
experienced it, and he was like,
Bad opinion.
But some people believe,
everything
everything Arthur Nash says is right, though, right?
He's a very unique person, so
Yeah.
of course he's gonna have bad opinions. I'm just kidding. Pretty cool, man. Pretty fun stuff out
Yeah,
here
pretty good.
commentating. Tasty Steve is here too, so he'll be on the mic a little bit later. They like to save him for last. I like to save him for the good stuff. So
Yeah.
best believe he'll be over top 8. We're gonna be playing shortly.
Very shortly, yeah. I think there's potentially going to be
they're wrapping up.
Yeah, I think they're wrapping, or maybe they're going to carry it on, but we'll switch out, I think.
This looks like is that Roger Max's and Kwis?
Yeah, it could be, and if that is the case, then it's a tough one for
it's a
sure.
tough
Roger
one?
Maxis is a very strong Italian player, but we all know Kwis, from his commentary skills and his he plays a mean Haorang as well.
Yeah, I know. We had the pizza with him on one of the days. And we were kind of just talking. Talks a lot about Tekken, so you can tell how often he really is thinking about the game. He said that he hadn't really been competing online as much. He's not as much of a fan of online as he is the in-person stuff. And he's made it this far in the tournament. Kwis, we're not too shocked that he made it this far, but Roger Max is. When I was on commentary with Spag earlier, he did mention there are a lot of guys out here in Italy that don't play the online, that don't compete in the online, but they'll show up here and they'll bust some brackets. So
I think Roger Maxis plays a tiny bit, but again, you're right, doesn't hardly 90% offline, 10%. I saw him once, maybe he just turned his PC on and was like, I'm going to play a bit of online.
Itch, you're just gonna get on. You can't help it.
Yeah, you have to sometimes.
As much
right?
as you hate online, you're probably gonna play.
Exactly. And here we go.
And
This is
gonna
be very
Shaheen,
interesting.
though, that he brings up.
Yeah, it could be Shaheen. Yeah, I think Shaheen's is from what I know, that's the character that I've seen him, use the most there. But potential.
Could have some sides. Could have some sides.
Probably go for the Shaheen this time. It's a very serious match here, and we have Kwis hovering on the Feng.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's teasing everyone.
Hovering
he's
is always funny.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares, buddy. Just pick your character. Nobody's paying attention to you who you're hovering over.
I think when someone JDCR and I've seen them do it. I've seen them hover and then people screaming in the crowd.
You only play one character, bro. Stop it. Yo, I'm gonna pick Mars. Sure, buddy.
Just gonna hover through all the characters, and there we have. Look, you got the guys in the house. Tasty Steve flying down all the way
he
from
was
the
over
US.
there kissing the babies and shaking the hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Back there,
Round 1.
All right, here we go, guys.
Fight.
Roger Maxis from Italy versus Kwis.
Yeah.
You know, us guys, we have to travel, you know, a long way, a nice 3-4 hours to get here to Italy. You know, Roger Maxis round the corner here. You know,
Oh, so
probably
you
had-
already preemptively making some excuses. for
No,
Kwis.
no excuses,
nah,
bro.
man,
Just
who
saying that,
cares?
you know, it's really tough to come to
No,
Italy
it's
and
not.
play some good Tekken here. But Kwis on the front foot here.
Oh, the pressure. Looking at him. And that means he's not afraid of Roger Maxis potentially throwing out like any hop kick or any panic move.
Yeah.
He's staying in his face so that like he wants him to do it later on, probably.
Yeah, good stuff there, Kwis. A nice quick round. Always important to take that first round, you know, give you a bit of leeway, a bit more confidence in the game.
Hey.
Yeah, good low parry. Oh, that doesn't get the the full combo there.
And he mistimed that low kick getting up. But so far, looks like he's able to match Kwis' pace.
Yep.
The timings and everything like that. He's not like getting
Oh wow, like
just
out of
outplayed,
nowhere.
just outclassed, not one bit. He's gonna tie it up here.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult as well. We don't have many Shaheen players.
Look at the way he's sitting with the controller on. He's got his legs.
Yeah,
over
legs.
the other
Oh
one.
yeah, that's,
one leg cross.
I would never play like that. But everyone's got their own way of playing here. 1-1. You're right. Something very interesting you said, Anakin, about the speed of the game. You know, Roger Maxis is keeping up. You know, with Kwis here, they're both playing at exactly the same tempo.
Well, Harong, it's a little harder to keep up if you don't have the experience because he goes from stance to stance, from flamingo. Many decisions are happening. Like right there was like a lot of different things. There's a window to jab, for example. But if you're just getting caught in these moments, holding back, like Kwis is gonna notice, and he's gonna start to open you up. But Rogers, he's mixing it up on defense as well. So that's what I meant by he's able to keep up the pace. But right here, Kwis just turned it up a little bit more pressure that round.
Yeah, good stuff there. Oh, goes for the hell sweep there. Roger Maxis not ducking. Oh, he ducked, but, you know, was that out of range where if he did the slide, you know, he would have blocked it as well. So, you know, good space awareness there from Kwis.
And Kwis, he likes to go for a spontaneous skyrockets because he can do it. He's really good at executing. It's safe now. There it is again. He just tried it.
What's Roger Maxis looking for here?
He's got raise drive, so he can connect with the small down back 2 poke. It leads into a combo.
Oh, yeah, bit too many lows there. You know, Kwis ready for that. Does the low parry there. Takes the first game. I feel like he had a sense, he had a read, you know, after the 1 or 2 down threes, you know, he kind of thought, this is the only way that Roger Maxis can really break me down right now. He went for a third one. Kwis really ready for that. Great low parry. Takes the game.
People like to do that low move, their high crushing low moves after jab, because when you jab, your opponent might jab back, and that's like one of the more common times that you're gonna see a low like down 3 come out from Shaheen. So all Kwis had to do was just tap it after blocking the jab. You know, it's not like he's gonna do a jab and then do a hop kick. He didn't really have any reason to do that kind of thing. So as I know you're probably gonna do this, so I'm gonna do this, and it's probably gonna work. That's just how it goes sometimes. Roger Maxis might be getting, you know, download a little bit here.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now. Kwis is playing super good right now. It looks nice. Down 4-2 to start things off. Going to be huge damage. Potentially wall here as well.
Oh, didn't want the extra hits. He wanted the perfect Oki situation. That was a big chunk of health gone. No grab raise. 2 grabs.
Yeah.
Free damage after grabs too. Free round for Kwis.
Yeah, it's looking very good for Kwis right now. 1 round away from moving on here.
He's going for the kill. He's going for the juggler. He's
Yes.
going for big opportunities only. When you're up so much, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. You have so much, you know, even if you lose this round, it's like, you know, at least I tried, you know.
Yeah.
Goes for a duck there. Doesn't work. Big damage.
Haven't really seen a single slide attempt. Maybe it was blocked, but you know that shouldn't deter you from going for it. It is a big part of Shaheen's strategy.
Yep.
Side wall in the way.
Oh,
my
what was that?
goodness.
Yeah.
Roger Max is not ready for some of these whiffs. Took it too hard.
Oh my god, you know, Kwis
Advantage
twitch stuck in
Kwis.
there as well.
Nice side step, but nothing.
Oh my god, and Roger Maxis out of nowhere there. Takes that 1 round.
Surviving.
Yeah. You know,
Survive.
sometimes you feel it, you know, someone's just hanging on by a thread. You know, Kwis is playing super well right now.
Definitely right there, Kwis has so many opportunities to kill.
That was a really good step by Roger Maxis. You know, maybe could have got a bit more and catches him with a mix-up. You know, the game is starting to change, Anakin.
It is. You know, when you get that feeling of I should already be dead by now, you really can play more loose and not worry about losing. Because you feel like you've already might have been able to lose. This is kind of what Roger Maxis might feel like. Final mix-up. Final mix-up.
Oh, and goes for the sweep. You know, Kwis, they're not scared. Sometimes you need to go, you know, and take that big risk. It's 50-50 there, you know. If he gets it blocked, he dies. But if he hits it, he wins, and that's what Kairos has done here. You know, congratulations to him. But Roger Maxis is not out yet. He will be playing in that losers bracket.
I feel like he was just starting to get things
He was
together.
starting, yeah, the momentum was starting to shift, and it's really important, you know, when you do feel that momentum shift, you need to shut it down as quickly as possible, and that's what Kairos has done there.
That was good. So I think that might have been the top 16.
Top 16 qualifier, I think, as well, yeah.
Qualifier match. Winner side, of course.
Yeah.
We've also got a whole losers
Oh,
bracket
bro, yeah.
working out, and a lot of the top really strong players that we've seen lose, like the Kaizoku, Roger Maxis, Black Azama. They're in there. They're trying to get that last ticket out into the top 16. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. This is only the best 4. We're out here in Naples, Italy. This is one of the first open major tournaments in EU since the pandemic. It was the last tournament, open major before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it's good to be back here. This is a ballroom full of hungry Tekken players. Smash Brothers just wrapped up next to us. That was super duper hype. but
Yeah, loads of noise there.
if you guys are a Tekken fan, it's going to be top-notch Tekken action for the entire
Yeah.
weekend. This is a Dojo
Gonna be good.
Prime.
There's 2 more pools coming as well, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
That
2
was
more
only like, you know,
pools.
wave 1, you know, you have 2 pools of such amazing players, and, you know, now we're going into, you know, pool 3 and 4. There's probably going to be, oh my God, and this match coming up now is going to be,
Who's the other guy?
yeah, it's going to be good.
I don't know who the other
This guy,
player is.
Ducky.
Oh, that's Ducky?
Ducky, yeah, he's the guy that, you know, went to, you know, this doesn't happen often, you know, like you know, I remember my first offline event, I went 0 and 2. I remember my second offline event, I went 0 and 2, you know, and so on, bro. I went 0 and 2 for so many, you know, so many events, and this guy, in his first offline event, managed to win a Red Bull tournament in London with all the, you know, some of the best players in the UK. So, you know, no easy feat to win, you know, your first offline event. So this is going to be super dangerous for Super Akuma here.
Yeah. Super Kuma will every now and then just have a loss in a tournament that makes you scratch your head and go, what?
Yeah,
You
wow.
know, while he could be the guy that just takes it all the way to Evo top 8, top 5 or whatever,
Yep.
he could come out of nowhere and win the whole Masters tournament. He could just mess around losing pools to somebody.
Somebody,
Anybody.
yeah.
Anybody, you know?
Yeah.
He's been on both sides of it, and I feel like if that's happened to you before, like, you definitely think about that when you're in pools. You're like, man, I be doing this. I hope I don't do it today.
Yeah.
But especially when you get to this part of the tournament, definitely top players.
It's gonna be a lot of
players.
a lot of strong players.
Which Super Akuma are we gonna get? And I remember the last one. It was kind of shaky. I can't remember who we played last, but
Oh, it was the, I think it was the Steve player, right? His
Oh,
name was,
yeah,
the Ivan, I think his name was,
Ivan.
from Norway.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
he
yes.
gave him a run for his money, and they evened it out 1-1, and then went to that Howard
Yeah.
Estate where Super Akuma took advantage. You know, it's one of his favorite stages. It definitely does play a part. So you know,
different things happen here and there, and
Yeah.
it could be a completely different match. That
yeah,
last
exactly.
one.
All about decisions, you know, these micro decisions that you make in order to win the match. But here we are, you know, Super Akuma made the right decisions against Steve player, and here we go, Ducky from the UK versus Super Akuma from France.
Cool. Nice little mix of players, you know. It really goes to show that everybody showed up to this one. Dojo Prime event on the tour, worth
Yeah.
so many points. If you win this one, you're pretty much in the top 16 or whatever of the EU West.
Yeah, exactly.
It
You're right.
takes a lot of weight off your shoulders. If you're kind of towards the end of the leaderboards, you're 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Okay, we're just getting word that
Yeah.
a couple more minutes, Ducky's going to desync from another station. Forgot to desync. This is like probably one of his first offline tournaments.
Yeah, this is, I think
Yeah.
it's the second or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably his
If
second.
you guys are
didn't
not,
desync his
yeah,
pad
desync
from
is
the
important.
PS1.
So what'll happen if you guys don't know or don't go to tournaments is you'll plug in your PlayStation pad into a setup, you play your
Yep.
match, and if you forget to desync, you might be standing off to the side somewhere with your controller in your hand and you accidentally press that home button.
Yeah.
Little do you know, pressing that home button actually interrupts and home button potentially somebody's tournament match.
Exactly.
And let's say they're in a heated moment
It's,
and you
it's
just
so
get
it's so
you get
bad, you know.
PlayStation
It's one of
button.
the worst feelings ever when that happens,
Yeah.
because you're like, you could be winning and then someone
Yeah.
presses that and then you're like, whoa, all momentum just drained.
And
That's
there's
it.
no bad
Yeah.
intentions on
Yeah.
the part of the guy that forgot, but it's more of just like kind of not an etiquette thing. You just want to make sure you do it, and then you don't have to worry about ruining someone's match. There have been times I've probably done that at least once, where like, you know, I forgot to desync and
Yeah.
anything like that. But and also if you want to avoid that happening to you when you sit down, a little piece of advice is to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Desync all the controllers from the PlayStation. There's a way to do it and everything, and that'll definitely make a very more smooth tournament experience for you because it happens more times than you think. Like just because you watch the matches on stream and it never happens doesn't mean that guys aren't getting screwed over in pools.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice of them to go do that. Ducky going to desync, and now he's setting up now. Super Kuma's wired. That
Yeah, he's
hitbox.
ready. Yeah, you know that hitbox. Yeah, the good stuff there.
Yeah, a lot of people looking forward to what Super Kuma kind of moves he's going to make when Tekken 8 comes out, what kind of characters he's going to play.
Super interesting, you know, because, you know, if Akuma isn't in the next Tekken game, then, like, what character is he going to pick? Who does he want to play?
Will he
still
be in the next Tekken game?
Yeah. Will he still win? Like, the question is on everyone's mind. Like, he's a winner now. Like, you know, he's absolutely dominating everyone. But, you know, you can't question his knowledge and whiff punishment in certain situations. You know, a lot of people will say, like, you know, he's just using Akuma, blah blah blah. But when you watch him play, like, just watch very closely, he's putting you in really awkward situations. He's backdashing and then whiff punishing you super hard for your mistakes. His knowledge, and you know, you can't get away with doing strings and stuff. He's got good option selects for certain moves. He does know a lot about the game. He is a character specialist.
Even if his Armor King or Zli or whatever side character he has isn't as good as his Akuma, that's obvious because he puts in the most time with he's not practicing these other characters' tournaments. So imagine if he did apply all of his time into learning these side characters in the next game, or all the experience. More importantly, like him being on these stages, going to these tournaments, the experience that you get from that will carry over no matter what character you're playing, right? So he has this edge at tournaments over you, Akuma or not. And that's why I said it's going to be interesting to see what kind of route he takes, how it plays out. And if there's a chance that we might even have characters with similar mechanics, maybe even the same mechanics, that'll help him out a little bit, and he'll be able to laugh in everyone's face if that.
Oh my God, I can't wait till that day, Anakin. You know, when Tekken 8 comes out, the first big tournament, you know, Tekken 8 or whatever the next installment of Tekken comes out, and then, you know, Akuma wins the first offline major. What's everyone going to say there? You know, with like someone like, you know, Kazuya or someone.
Kazuya's got the demon flips.
Yeah, exactly, man. All right, nice there. You know, Super Kuma dominating as usual. Nice little punish there. Goes for a big 50-50 there.
A little punish, but he's a good spot for Marduk.
My God, cancelled that. You know, I feel like he just built that meter up, or like, 'cause it's still round one. Uses it to stay safe. I respect it. Oh my God. Yeah, good stuff, Super Akuma. Lucky using the Marduk this time.
Yeah, he plays somebody else, right? Like
yeah, he plays Noctis. Yeah, Noctis' main character, but maybe, you know, he feels like he's more comfortable with Marduk today.
Yeah, it could be like a versus Akuma type of thing.
Yeah.
I know that probably a lot of people think that Marduk's going to be disadvantages.
He might know something we don't, right?
Yeah, and when you're playing against Super Kuma, you want to look for any kind of advantage you can get, right? He's got so many.
Everyone's looking for something. You know, he's like, give me something against Akuma, bro.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, down 4 there, you know, taking big risk.
Not afraid of it, though.
The jabs as well, you know, looking for that.
Both of these rounds, Ducky has been in striking position to win the round, but has not been able to close Super Kuma out yet in the opening rounds.
Yeah, and Super Kuma here, you know, you would think, you know, on the endless stage he has some sort of disadvantage here, but it just doesn't look like that. He's making it work. He's played on Infinite a million times, so, you know, everyone tries to, you know, counterpick him with the stage and just backdash the whole time, but it's not working here.
Solid. He's attacking him twice, but he's broken the option both times as well.
Yeah.
Not enough lows for Ducky, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe he's scared of getting jumped over.
Yeah, and there's something to think about though, right? As in, one low is, if you do it wrong, you know, Super Kuma jumps 50%.
No need to be afraid of getting jumped over though if you're playing someone like Marduk, because if he does, you just do a jab.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be consistent.
And he tried it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I lose to.
He
like
tried it there. Look at that, just absolute dominance by Super Kuma.
Yeah,
you know, the advice from anything there was to, you know, to jab it out.
Trash
what happened? Yeah. And what happens? He just got hit. But that's, I think, one of the options that you can't really, you know, press anything in that situation because it's so quick that, you know, Super Kuma knew like he's going to try an anti-Emi here, and it just didn't work out. So, you know, good stuff there. They're both, you know, having fun there, and you know, you're allowed to have at least one coach. I know the Tekken 1 Tour rules. Okay. One coach, and that's K-Wiz there giving him some advice.
Cool. K-Wiz want to see his friend join him in the top 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he's even invested in his match because he plays winner or something like that. He's
like, you know those ones, yeah.
Those guys have been going at it on ICFC. I haven't been on Wednesdays with you guys, but I've been seeing the results. Like, it's pretty much been K-Wiz and Super Kuma, right?
Both dominating. Yeah, I think K-Wiz won like 2 ICFCs in a row.
K-Wiz kind of hot right now.
Yeah,
he's kind of streaking.
I think this is both online and offline as well. You know, playing well here, not losing yet, and you know, doing very well online as well. It's good stuff.
I think he's got the confidence to play up in a tournament. You know what I mean? Some guys, they might not be confident, they might not be experienced, and they're not playing as good as they can. But I think K-Wiz is potential. He's capable of raising his you know, his limits when it comes time.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. Got opts for the Noctis here, and this is maybe what he should have gone for at the beginning, right?
Yeah. Round 1. Fight.
That Mardik was just doomed to fail from the start, man.
Yeah. Nice there, really good down forward too by Ducky, you know, taking a bit of life here. Oh my god, from half. Yeah, exactly. Super Kuma here. Drops the combo though.
He's been dropping some enders, but most of the damage got dealt, so that's okay.
I thought that was a setup or somehow. You know, he dropped it and went instantly for the 1-1 because he, you know, knew that Ducky wanted to do something there.
Okay. Both players taking their time because they know that even with the big lead from Akuma, he could lose it in one step. And I think he just tried the Ducky special.
The Ducky special into down forward two.
I remember that from commentating.
Yeah, Ducky special there. Doesn't work out though, you know.
Not as good offline.
Yeah, Super Kuma just, you know, just waiting there, being patient. The right thing to do. There.
Yeah. And in an offline term, guys are more likely to play patient, knowing that, you know, they can react to more things. They don't feel rushed to make a guessing decision as far as like walking mid or low.
Yeah, Super Kuma's so dominant right now. Yeah, big combo there. Gonna build up that second bar, looking to. Power Crush uses that a lot, you know, Super Kuma. Catch him in the air. Is he going for a Rage Drive here? Rage R.
Should be good.
Yeah, very good option there.
He did 2 extra jabs just
in case, you know,
sure.
Now, sometimes you regret it, you know, you don't do that extra jab and it's like he's got 1 pixel left and it's like, Jesus.
Yeah,
man,
especially
you know?
with the new 5 points. We played Tekken 7 for like 3-4 years without the extra 5 points, and then it comes in everywhere and just ruins our combos.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing kills anymore.
I love what Ducky's doing now, you know, using that 2-2, knows that Super Kuma doesn't really want to challenge afterwards, you know, scared of down forward 2 after. Ducky's special.
Everything changes when Akuma gets the meter, though. He'll be able to challenge in more situations that he wasn't able to before. Nice block on reaction.
Yeah.
Down back 2. A little bit more seeable. Oh, yeah.
Big risk there, you know, just takes it. Super Kuma was so confident, and the mini pop-off there. You know, Super Kuma looking very confident here.
I've been seeing a lot of down forwards from Super Kuma. You know, he never really used to use them that much, but I like the frequency because they've been buffing that move.
Yeah.
It kind of means they want you to use it a lot.
Oh no, here we go. 2 bars of meter as well. You know, Super Kuma has a launcher here. It's going to be very difficult. You know, I can sense a down 3 coming. The hell? I thought that was in the back. Oh my god. Look at, oh my god. What the hell? Rage driving coming.
This round though.
Oh
yep,
gosh. Wow.
He could. A little small from Super Kuma. He knows that, you know, that's what he goes for. He's even talking to Ducky right now, probably saying like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to get him let his guard down. But Super Kuma only halfway towards a meter, so there's going to be about 10 seconds or so where Ducky can go in here and not have to worry about a lot of things.
Yeah, he used 2 bars of meter last time, and, you know, and as I say that, you know, gains it here, and that probably will live in 1 pixel remaining here. And taps him with a down 3. Congratulations to Super Akuma. Advances there. All smiles.
I mean, doing while standing 1-2 into the focus attack was what sealed the deal for him. It was looking pretty good until then, you know, forced the final round. Looked like Super Kuma was meterless, right? So there weren't many things that he was going to do to get a lot of damage off on you, and that was one of the only things.
Yeah, crazy stuff, man. All the, you know, all these good games today, so many, man. Only pool 1 and 2 so far. Pool 3 and 4 will be incoming as well. So, you know, a lot more Tekken action to come your way. It's going to be sick today.
Guys, this is only the best here in Naples, Italy. Dojo Prime event on this year's Tekken World Tour. Over 200 players. We are about hitting the halfway point in pools. But that means we are going to take a short break. We're going to take a break, switch out the commentators, get the new pools ready to go. Don't go anywhere, guys. If you enjoyed the action, go grab a snack or something. We'll be back, man, after a small break. We'll see you later.
Cool.